Hello, everybody. Welcome to the last segment then here on JB Motorsports. If you're watching delayed, if you're watching live, welcome to stay. Thank you for staying with us as well. This is it then. Ferrari versus Toyota. 13 seconds between them and anything can happen. And Omi as well. This is tense stuff now.
Yeah, this is going to be a great battle between Toyota and Ferrari. We're going to be in for a great scrap here. Really looking forward to this, and it's been a very long race, and it's going to come down to a brilliant finish.
Who do you think's going to win? You're a Ferrari fan, but surely there's someone you're rooting for. It's got to be Ferrari, or is it Toyota? Or did you want a close battle?
Well, I want a close battle, but Ferrari.
Ed's laptop's frozen.
Oh.
Well, that's helpful.
This is going to be...
I need to go. My food's ready in 5 minutes.
I can leave it on battle cam. Until Megan gets here.
Shall we do the world feed for a bit until it gets back?
Yeah, it might work out. I'm just uploading... Well, right now I need to upload the last segment of what's just happened.
Oh, yeah, good point.
So I'll get that on now. And then I need to run to the box. Megan is going to be here soon, so hopefully she's going to be okay with everything. I'm just...
fire me.
I'm just changing things over for her to be able to listen instead of having to talk through her normal headset. So I'm trying to find out where the microphone cable is for her.
Amy, where on earth's your camera gone? Someone's car alarm has gone off outside.
Oh.
It's very loud.
So everyone's having car alarm issues, it seems, at the moment. So there's Megan's mic, and here's Megan's Dulux microphone as well to talk to people. So yeah, now she doesn't have to lean forward and get into the mic. And
I'm gonna have to love you and leave you. I will see you next week for Canada and IndyCar.
No worries at all.
Enjoy the rest. Enjoy MotoGP. Enjoy Le Mans, and hopefully Ferrari wins. Okay, bye.
Thanks, Jess. I've uploaded that thing, by the way. Thank you very much. See you later, Jess.
No worries. I will upload it now. Bye bye.
Bye bye, Jess. Bye bye. And it's now me and Omi with Ed worrying me around. So yes, Synth, if you could join now, that'd be very much appreciated, because I've got to go to MotoGP. I've got to get set up, and everyone's a bit like, it's panicking. Right, back up with audio feeds as well. Yeah, mega worried now as well about what's happening. As the field come in, I've got to get to MotoGP, and this is the really alarming thing, and so I'm not there yet. So yeah, I'll tell you what. Omi, please don't tell me you're having issues. Is that Ed or Synth? Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Synth. How are you?
I'm doing great. A bit tired because I didn't sleep much last night, but I think I slept more than you guys. So yeah.
It's nice to hear from you. How have you been enjoying Le Mans? Have you been sort of just chilling? So how have you enjoyed it all?
Well, yeah, I've not been able to follow it very closely. I've seen the first couple of hours, and after that it's just sort of looking at the updates a little bit. But after that, haven't really been able to follow it because yesterday I celebrated my birthday. So yeah, I
Happy
didn't
birthday!
really have too much time. Thank you very much. Yeah, but yeah, that's why I wasn't really able to follow Le Mans very closely. So yeah.
Megan's very hot now. She's just walked into the box. Here you are. I've made it so that you don't have to use this microphone, and you can use this nice sanitized microphone. So there you are. There's your headphones. And if you come over here, Megan, if you just press, you have to come a bit closer. Like there you go. And if you press button number 3, you can start talking to that. Say hello.
Hi.
How ill are you, Megan?
Very.
Yes. Thank you. Are you all right?
Yeah, do I have to speak much?
No.
Good, because I don't want
Could you come a bit closer to the mic, then?
I don't want to stress my voice.
Yeah, well, that's why I've given you a radio mic, which you can get really close to and start talking to. Now talk.
I don't want to stress my voice, because every single time I do that, I just get really, really croaky.
Right, okay. When Ed rejoins, press button 2. Button 9 is the world feed, and volume 4 is the track noise. When it goes to an ad or plays music, turn it down. When it comes back on, turn it back up again. Okay?
Yet again, can't you just do all this by texting me?
No. Do you remember those buttons I've just told you?
When Ed comes back on, press button
So,
2.
say that again into this microphone because we're talking here.
When Ed comes back on, press button 2. Button 9 does something.
Button 2, 3 camera. Button 9, that is this thing, the battle screen, and this you're number 3, so you mute number 3 for your mic, and when that goes to audio, when that goes to play
Turn
music
it down all the way.
or advert, yeah, fade it like that, then fade it back up. Okay, you got it?
Yeah.
Right.
Also, Josh.
Yes, Omi. Hello, Omi's leading.
If Ed doesn't turn up for a bit, then can we just cut to us then? On the
Yes.
world feed.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, if Ed doesn't turn up, world feed is that one. Just turn it up, and we'll start playing the world feed. Okay, I'm gonna love you and leave you. Good luck. Bye bye.
That made a noise. That was an evil noise.
You can keep across the things here.
Wait, Josh, are we doing the world feed right now? Or,
No, there's no world feed. You two are talking until the ad break. Bye bye.
Yay.
Okay. So Sintel, first of all, happy birthday.
Thank you very
hope you
much.
had a great week.
Happy birthday.
Hope you had a great birthday. However, do you think Ferrari are gonna win this, or do you think Toyota will come up with something in these last few hours to take it away?
Well, to be honest, I don't know what's happening right now. So, but it sounds like Toyota are behind. I like some overtakes. I like maybe an underdog. So, I guess I would be for Toyota in this case. Although you can't not be a Ferrari fan.
Well, we did come into this race thinking Toyota will have the upper hand. However, Ferrari were able to make the move on the circuit, which was quite unexpected. So they were able to take the lead, and since then they've got all strategies right. They've done the complete opposite of what they've done in Formula One, which is good. So so they currently look like the favourites to win, but as we found out, yesterday pretty much, that it can easily change with safety cars and cautions.
Yeah, well, I've noticed in Formula One, of course, a safety car would be very fun. Would be changing the whole race. But I've seen the first bit, and I saw there were 2 safety cars at that time, and it took 2 hours in total. And I mean, they've got a bit of a wrong protocol. I think I'm sure they'll change this for next year. But yeah, it's taking a bit too long, these safety cars.
Yeah, this new procedure they have is taking longer than they take to clear the incidents, which is absolutely ridiculous. They're spending too much time sorting out, merging, and doing whatever they do. It's just a waste of time, and we wasted quite a bit of time yesterday. Luckily, we haven't had any safety cars today. We are still under an ad break here as US Sport. We're still waiting for them to return, but well, it's been a race that started off with a lot of chaos, kind of calmed down a tiny bit, and then obviously we had that move for the lead. The Ferrari got through, and now we're just waiting for this battle between the Ferrari and Toyota to begin.
Yeah, from what I see, the gap is over 11 seconds now between the two of them. Is the Toyota quicker at this point? Are they closing up?
It does seem like the Toyota has been a tiny bit quick, but Ferrari are being able to deliver a response. But I will not be surprised if we see them crack under pressure, because the other Ferrari, the 50 Ferrari, it was actually the favorite probably to win this. Well, that went completely down the drain after a mistake. So that happened yesterday. But as we are currently actually watching Antonio Giovinazzi leading this race, and an Italian driver bringing this home currently for a win for Ferrari in it's been many years since Ferrari have won this event. I'm sure they do really want to win this, and but I think Toyota, they've won a lot. They basically stood on the top step of this event, and they have a big chance of doing it again, but they will need to deny Ferrari, which is not impossible. They've done it before, and we've seen a lot of finishes around here which have gone down to the last few minutes, the last lap, I will not be surprised if we see that here today.
Yeah.
Well,
Just
that's a
noticed
map
that it's Giovinazzi versus Harley, two former Formula 1 drivers. How fun is that? But yeah, it could be very close. I think Toyota is closing up very slightly for now. So
Oh,
could
oh
be.
no. I forgot. Yeah, sorry, Sintel. We might need to go and get Josh here, because actually, the other Josh, Josh T, has fallen asleep, and we are getting the pictures by him, and the box might go into standby mode. So we'll see how that one goes.
What do you mean I've fallen asleep?
Oh, he's here. He's randomly appeared.
He does that.
Josh T here to save the day.
I definitely didn't have a nap.
Mm. Well, yes, definitely didn't, but he has appeared. He's magically appeared.
Definitely didn't have a nap when I wasn't planning to, and I just woke up and was like, how on earth is it 1 p.m?
Well, don't worry. Just sorted all of the hours
Sorry.
and done all of that. But yeah, 11.6 seconds currently. Ferrari with the advantage, but with more pit stops to come, I think Toyota might have a big chance to try and take it away. Simple.
Yeah, it's gonna be towards the final minutes of this race. If they're gonna be able to close this gap, it's still hanging around 11.6 seconds. So not getting closer very quickly. Is there some rain on the way or anything? I think I've seen there has been quite some moments in this race where some rain has appeared, which has caused chaos, especially in the early parts of this race. Is there still something going on there?
Well, we had a bit yesterday that caused absolute chaos. However, today it doesn't seem likely, and Toyota know that how Ferrari. They literally know how Ferrari are quick, and they have said on the radio that they need to try something different. So we might be seeing a bit more of strategy. So I do think that we are going to be getting something different here, and there's a big chance that we might be getting some wheel-to-wheel between them if Toyota go a bit different. And they said they kind of want to try and attempt go a bit different with the strategy. They've been actually pitting a few laps earlier than the Ferrari to try to do the undercut. It hasn't worked out on both occasions. Well, on the first one, they did kind of get close. So that was one thing. They did kind of get close, as we momentarily lost pictures, but it'll be back. There we go. So yeah, they got close. However, we got slow zone, which meant that the gap increased to 2 seconds, and then after that, the Ferrari was just able to pull away. So I think I really do think Toyota will need another opportunity here and a bit of safety car. They're really hoping for it, but Ferrari just want a boring, calm race till the end.
Yeah, we're looking at some different categories now. LMP2. The gap is a little bit bigger now here between first and second. So this might be a little bit more difficult to see a battle for the lead around here. Yeah. Are there some close battles in other classes or anything?
Yeah, there is a lot of different other battles going on as we take a look at the LP currently as well. Ed has joined back, so we'll get his camera sorted. So
Isn't
there
that
we go.
button 2?
He is here. Let's hope the camera loads.
Doing so. I think this is one.
Right, the camera is loading, so we will just wait. But yeah, we've been able to manage the first few minutes, but luckily Ed is here. Hopefully, all the technical issues for him are sorted, but we've luckily also got Josh T here now as well, and obviously Sintel as well. So we're all sorted. We have a lot of commentators here, and yeah, well, we've left Josh to go and commentate rubbish GP. So he's very annoyed about that. He would have loved to stay here, but we've kicked him out and we've taken over here, haven't we, Ed? If you're ready.
Afraid so, yeah. I'm afraid I can't get the camera to work in browser, I'm afraid.
Well, Sintel, then, I guess you can come up on camera if...
And I'll keep trying, but it doesn't seem to be showing out. It just is default when I look, it doesn't show my MacBook camera.
Well,
I mean, I could mess around for another half hour or so, getting nothing done, I'm afraid, but this has been a bit of a nightmare, I'm afraid, because I had to Problem is I had to log out of my account and I logged into a different account, and just Discord's a bit of a nightmare. And then I've got two-factor authentication. I can't remember all my bloody passwords, and it's like
This is why I write them
nightmare
down.
after nightmare, you know.
It's been a day of it.
Anyway, this doesn't seem as bad as when I was doing it in app. The other problem was I was trying to get out of the app, and I was trying to do it in browser, and it would just keep sending me to the app as well. That was really annoying as well. So I had like problems that I was trying to deal with there, and it's just like, because I didn't really want to do any of this, to be honest. They're just doing it for Josh asked me to.
Yeah.
It's nice to watch them on. Anyway.
Yeah, it really is. And as we now actually have one spot in the box for camera, I think Synthel, now you can come up, because we only had it set up for obviously Josh's camera, which Megan's currently on in the box, and then my one, and we were gonna have Ed's, but unfortunately his camera isn't working, so I guess Synthel, you can open your camera and come up as well. So yeah, but Ed, we currently have Ferrari in the lead of this one, but it does seem like that this one isn't over yet, and it's going to continue right till the end.
Some chatting in the background from someone there, but hopefully it's okay. Yeah, it does seem like Ferrari have got this. At the moment, have got the advantage, but I think, like we were hearing from Tom Christiansen, what was it, about half an hour ago, before I hit all those problems. As everyone has gone dark for me, unfortunately, so I don't know if you can still hear me.
Yeah, we can.
Okay, that's good. I was trying to full screen the Le Mans coverage because all I've got is a very, very tiny window. I've seen a red car being chased by a white car, so I can figure out which one's which. But I have a feeling it's going to turn on a dime, this, isn't it? It could be a bit of traffic, it could be a technical issue that decides this in the end, Omi.
Yeah. And also, obviously we have the battle between the top two, which is the main focus here, and we've been focusing on it all throughout. And when we first went on broadcast, we knew that we were going to have a battle between Toyota and Ferrari, and we are getting one. So this is going to be a great race to the end. Simple?
Yeah, absolutely. We're seeing some of the virtual energy tank a bit more for the Ferrari now. So with a little over 2 hours to go, this could still be pretty interesting. And well, let's hope maybe a safety car could change everything. But if we get a safety car, it's going to be a very short race after that, because that would cost us at least another hour. So a bit mixed feelings there about the safety car. So. As we see Sebastian Buemi entering the pit lane now, and one of the Ferraris, I think this is.
Yep, it's the number 51 diving it into the pit, and let's see, will it be fuel, will it be tires, will it be a driver change, as it's gonna get in the box. And yeah, I'm kind of having to learn all of these cars on the spot as well, as this is my first 24-hour Le Mans. Well, Ed, you have watched a bit more of this, so I think you might recognize and know a bit more about the different liveries and cars. So, yep, they're Ferrari having a driver change as well in the number 50.
Yeah, I think that's the sister of the number 51. That's a bit further down the order. The only way I can get the Le Mans working is if I have the big screen of everyone, and it's one of the tiniest screens. So I'll try and maximize the window, see if that helps. But yeah, I'm a bit compromised here at the moment, because literally, I think my laptop literally can't cope with the heat. Just the CPU just completely overheats, and I can't do anything about it, I'm afraid. It's just a very old laptop, and I've just not had the chance to buy a new one yet. But I have got a bunch of money that my uncle sent me as a sort of very late Christmas present. I'm hoping I spent a bit of it on Lego as well, of course, but including on some Lego McLaren stuff. I'm hoping that I can get a new laptop in fairly soon. I just got to figure out which one I want to go for my purposes. It probably also doesn't help that I partitioned my drive to put a Windows section into my drive, and now I don't use Windows anymore. Anyway, I should probably talk about the race, shouldn't I? I've been trying to fill while I get the timing screen up and try to figure out where I can find it, because that'll probably help, rather than trying to squint at very, very tiny logos as we see is that the in the middle, is that the how much is that the live speed kph in the sort of 500 700 we were looking at there?
Yeah. And yeah, also if you might see in the background, there's my old laptop, but I've decided to buy a computer. So yeah, because I'm also moving to PC on the F122, F123, I should say now game. So yeah. So I'm
Can't get left behind in the game cycle, Omi. You can't wait for all that disappointment when the red flags turn out to be buggy, the safety card is glitches into everyone, and I shouldn't be too harsh on Codemasters. I was talking about elitism earlier, wasn't I? Jess was
Yeah.
here. Yeah, anyway, but I can't exactly get on a high horse. So I don't think any of the games that I play are particularly much better in some of those regards. But in fact, I don't really play a lot of games anyway. I'm too busy editing. But there is Giovinazzi pressing on in the lead then and trying to build the gap to the Toyota behind, and I'm struggling to find the live timing anyway. Look, I'll just type in Le Mans live timing. Maybe that'll help.
Yeah. Well. Okay. So throughout like since yesterday.
Can't
throughout,
start
like,
the sentence, Omi.
Oh.
That is an option. Oh,
I
and we go
cannot
to
start. I can't speak.
I guess we can't.
The hour
mute,
update. Can we even hear it?
there we go.
The
I
hour
wasn't
update?
ad. Oh, okay.
See if we can-
Unfortunately, we can't hear Josh Bovington right now, so just had to imagine what he's telling us. 'Cause I
Well-
don't think anyone is around who can control the stream end for us.
Well, it's fine because the hour updates have been useless. We've been doing our own. Yeah. And really we've just basically been talking about random stuff from PSGL to ERC and just stuff. So we have been trying to stay on topic about the race, but we have really been going off topic with a lot of random stuff. So yeah. And Sintel, how many Le Mans have you watched? Is this your first or second, or have you watched a lot?
Well, last year I tried to follow it as well. With I think I don't know if I joined the commentary as well. I don't think I did. I was in the chat at JB Motorsports, but well, I did try to follow it. Stayed awake for quite a while again, but yeah, it's still very difficult because well, I think just as you, Omi, I'm pretty new to this, so it's quite difficult to follow. Of course, it's a long and yeah, very interesting race to watch, but you've got to know a little bit what's happening behind the scenes, and it's of course difficult as a new fan. So yeah, I'm very new to this as well. This is my second race I'll be watching.
Yep, and we were luckily able to get Ed here to save us, or we would not have a clue what we were even talking about. So that's good. Well, we literally thought that Josh T wasn't gonna come, but he woken up, but he's on deafen, so I think he's watching something else or doing something because well, he says he didn't go to sleep, but
Trying
I
to get
think we
some
all
sleep
know.
in, yeah.
I think we all know.
I've just collapsed. That does tend to happen from exhaustion. But anyway, Jensen Button's just being interviewed at the moment on the progress of 56 NASCAR entry, which I believe is still leading the GTM field. I finally got the live timing up on the WEC website. I'm trying to find out where that. There we go. Hendrick Motorsports. Mike Rockenfeller at the wheel at the moment. They are about. Let's see. Yeah, I think they're in the middle of the GTM field somewhere, just ahead of Kessel Racing with Daniel Serra at the wheel. I think they are about 18 laps down on the next car. Their pace has been pretty impressive, all things considered, because that's basically just a modified NASCAR, essentially. So the Garage 56 entries are always just experimental ones. There's always one each year, and the idea is it's trying to push some sort of technology. Often, in this case, it's, oh, let's do it just because we can, and the NASCAR sounds nice at full tilt. Anyway, the lead up front, it's 10 seconds between the 51 Ferrari and the number 8 Toyota. So Brendan Hartley has been in quite a while at this point, so Toyota are really trying to push him. They did ask earlier if he could do another stint, and he has complied, thankfully. So this is the real pinch point, these next 2 hours, just under 2 hours or so to the end of the race, whether they can overcome them on track. It would be amazing to see Le Mans decided by an on-track overtake. What it's probably more likely to come down to is pit strategy or traffic, I'm afraid, though.
Yeah, but we might be getting one of those classic Le Mans, hopefully. But
I mean, it's been pretty eventful so far. as the hour update ends. There we go. So the Jensen Button interview gone. And is that number 8 coming into pit road again, Omi?
Yep, seems like it. Into the pit comes the number 8. Now, are we going to be changing driver? And
There are. Then that driver's got to go to the end as well. So interesting who they pick here.
Yeah. I would. So would you say Hartley's their best man?
Certainly, he's won Le Mans a few times before. 2015 comes to mind. Him, Hulkenberg, Bamba. I think Hartley's won it a couple of other times since going from Porsche to Toyota. I think it's all the Toyota drivers are pretty strong in that lineup. Obviously, they don't have Fernando Alonso anymore because he went back to Formula One. But obviously, you had Kobayashi in the 7. You've got Buemi, I think, in the 8 as well, who's another serial Le Mans winner. I forget who else is in the number 8, but somebody good in there. I've not really been following. I'd have to look up because obviously the thing is, in the middle of the season, they always change the crews for Le Mans sometimes as the number 8 it's sent off on its way, and I think Hartley's staying in the car then. Brendan is going to have to press on then, so the gap to the Ferrari will be about 30 seconds, I think, when he gets out the end of the pit lane, possibly slightly more than that.
Yeah.
But the 51 is with Giovinazzi having changed quite recently, still chugging along very decently. Last lap was 3 minutes 28.4, so I think the Toyota's tyres, the Michelin's... Oh, still there?
Yeah.
I went to screensaver, sorry, because I hadn't moved anything for a while. That was what I thought I'd run out of battery or something.
Yeah.
51 chugging along quite nicely was the end of my point there, and the Toyota I think had started to his lap times had started to a little bit, so it makes sense they would switch out the tires. I think it was actually he was faster on that last lap. I think.
Go ahead, Josh.
No, 3:36. So he was slow going in the pit. So.
Yeah, Ed, you might recognise the name
everything's back
third
on my-
driver with the number 8. You commentate on him a lot as Sebastian Buemi.
Ooh.
So we're on our own, Omi.
Yeah. Sebastian Buemi.
Well, is that the Delage going without a rear puncher?
Oh no! Well, we've kept pretty clean so far, but it looks like now, after a few hours, we have had a bit of a moment on the circuit. We'll cut back to that in a second and see if we can make it back to the pits. But yeah, we're still focused though on the top 2 after the Toyota making its pit stop. And let's see will the 51 car of the Ferrari respond now. And we've always seen the Toyota go first, trying to do something, trying to
go
undercut.
past the punctured car there. It was the LMP2, the Delage. It had Delage sponsorship on it, but I can't remember which team that is because I'm pretty sure Delage is a French brand that used to win Le Mans.
It's
back in the
Lawrence
20s
Moore.
and 30s.
If he doesn't pit this time,
so
which
it's
he
the Porsche
does,
Penske?
because his third
That really
full
makes sense,
energy
'cause that's a
tank was at
hypercar.
1%.
Yeah, he had to. He had to. It was at 1%.
Racing car.
And now it's all gonna be about now. Can the Toyota
Leftover
win?
hybrid then in that Ferrari,
Yeah.
as you say, Omi.
Yep. So the Toyota just going different every time, just hoping it works out at some point. And really, I
could
think
do
they
a
really
driver
want that
change, I
position.
think.
Yep.
Because it's showing Rio's in the car now.
So here we go. Watch the Ferrari get service there with tires and everything
Including
being
one
done.
yellow flag.
Yellow flag.
And well,
It's
Ford's
Ryo
flag.
Hirakawa that's gotten on board. So they did do a driver change very sneakily at Toyota. The time screen didn't update.
Could the yellow flag maybe for, I don't know how to pronounce his name, Lawrence who's the driver
Lawrence
that-
Her. I thought you said Lawrence Vantor. I'm sorry, Simple.
her. I
He's
don't know
also
how to
dead
pronounce
in
it.
this instance. Yeah, it's
He's the one who had
Umlaut
he's the one who had the left rear puncture.
IDEX Sport driver, so that would be the 48 then that we saw crawling around. He has made it back to the pits though.
Yeah, so we're back on the green flag as well. So I think it may have been, him being a bit slow on track with that left rear puncture, but he's in the pits now, so that's all good.
So let's look at the
Probably
gap
would
now that the
something
Ferrari
like
has
a
exited the pit. And there is the Toyota then, Omi.
Yeah.
So that means, and look at the Toyota flashing its lights at the Corvette. That's I think that's the GTM leader as well.
Yeah,
Okay,
go.
here's what happened to the 48. Oh no, this is the 48 P2.
We already had a puncture.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
we go to ad break right in the middle of the replay.
Well,
but you're
we're
right,
not gonna-
Simple. The puncture happened earlier. Either there was a bit of debris he hit, or contact with another car, or we will never know, I guess. As we look at the ad for Prema of all things. Is this Prema? There's some kind of ad for endurance racing.
now we just
It's a
gotta.
tire ad. It's a tire ad. There we go.
Yeah, now we just gotta wait for them to come back. Go ahead, Josh T. I think you had something to say.
Yeah, it's probably.
Oh. Yeah,
That's
sorry.
simple.
Well, I'm seeing the replays now as well.
Oh.
Because, well, I don't know where they. I'm looking
Got,
somewhere else.
Discovery
But
Plus
he
or
went for a spin as well with that puncture. So that's why I think why we see the yellow flag. And there's another car at tick for the action. That's the number 43.
They are engineering.
As we see Charles Leclerc as well in the pit box. But yeah, it's the spin. I think that's why the yellow flag is. There was no more tire as well. It was just the rim at that point. So just went for a little spin. That's why we saw the yellow.
16.4 seconds, the gap between Giovinazzi and Hirakawa in the Toyota. So that is your race leading margin. It's not a whole lot, and definitely feels like Ferrari have just eked out the gap ever so slightly, but I could see Hirakawa closing that in gradually if the Toyota just stays out of trouble. But I think people have been saying it all day, the Toyota just doesn't quite have the pace of the Ferrari, and that's why the Ferrari's been able to hold on to that lead. My goodness, these ads on Eurosport are very, very silly. They look like somebody just went crazy with the graphics there. But anyway,
I just saw Hirakawa just drift through the chicane a little bit. He's really pushing in that Toyota to try and close up the gap to the Ferrari in front of him.
he is, but the gap is extended by another 2/10, so drifting like that is not going to help for Hirakawa. But I guess maybe that's how they do it back home in Japan, I guess. It seems to work in those series, but not necessarily at Le Mans down the Mulsanne Straight, because you need to get a good run down them. The Toyota will be utilising its hybrid power and catch back up. Meanwhile, let's have a look at some of the other classes then. LMP2 is still being led by Albert Costa for Interpol Europol competition, number 34. And he is about 2 minutes 18 ahead of the Robert Kubica car.
Yeah.
I think one of the drivers there, so it's highlighting all the information about them on my phone. There we go. Looks like our coverage is back, and it's still showing. It looks like one of the hypercar. Looks like the Cadillacs are on board with. Listen to that noise. Lovely, isn't it, Omi?
It is. And what? So we're just currently watching in here, and
Is this Richard Westbrook or Sebastian Bourdais we're on board with?
Westbrook.
Yeah, Westbrook.
The place car then. Number 2.
I'm actually just searching something quickly up on Google just to double check. But yeah. So, Sinta, what have you made currently of this race so far that you've been watching, obviously?
Well, it's a bit of a calm phase now. I think we've apart from that little puncture which you saw, but it's still just complete focus on the top two in the standing. So it's very interesting to see, and I hope we can see a bit of a battle towards the end race between the Ferrari and Toyota. That would be, of course, what we're all hoping for now. Even though maybe some of you will be cheering for Ferrari, we all still want that battle to go on because we love racing. So. I hope that Hirakawa is going to be able to close the gap a little bit quickly. Yes, we've still got over an hour and 45 minutes to go. So let's see what's going to happen as we see a pit stop from the Cadillac of Westbrook.
Yep, diving it in. And yep, 2 Italian drivers currently in the Ferrari in 51 and 50. And what a moment it will be if they win this one. Obviously, it will be the 51. The 50 had a great chance, but it was blown away yesterday. And as we're now going to get Westbrook coming in, as you see, to his pit box. And a bit of a longer of a stop, obviously, than Formula 1. A lot more going on here. And... yeah, so, Ed,
The other thing, Omi, speaking
Yeah, go
about Ferrari, is that Ferrari still got both their cars are in the race, whereas Toyota had one. Well, that during that,
Yeah.
we did see it at Sebring that Toyota were a bit worried about reliability because one of their cars had an issue late on at Sebring and dropped down to I think about ninth, while the other went on to victory. So there's quite a statement actually. Everyone thought, I think a lot of people thought Toyota would walk this, and that looks like somebody in trouble. That looks like one of the Corvettes, I
Bourdais.
think. Sebastian Bourdais in the Cadillac, going quite slowly out of in Indianapolis. He's got back up to speed now, but the number 3 looked in some sort of difficulty there. The American manufacturer certainly, they are 3 laps down on the sister car, of course. But remember, Bourdais is he's only, well, I say only 6 laps ahead of Frederick Makovici in the Porsche Penske, who's only about 20 seconds ahead of Antonio Fuoco, who's been catching 50 actually. So Ferrari could get 2 top 5 finishes here if they play their cards right. Win as
Yep.
well.
Yeah, definitely in the balance for the second Ferrari in the field, the 50 car. Can we get the 2 Ferraris in the top 5? Obviously, with 1 winning, Toyota are gonna try their best, but it currently looks like they aren't able to. But there is still a 1 hour as yellow flags.
no.
Off the road, off the road.
Oh, it's the number
Toyota.
8.
Number 8 off the road is the Toyota from second place, and we were just talking about the Toyota challenging the Ferrari, but it's off the road, and that's another dramatic moment in this race. And the Toyota finds itself off the road. Can he keep it going? You don't want to really go off into the gravel and down a Toyota. It is heartbreak, and he's going to try and get back in. It looks like he will be able to, but he's lost so much time, and that's maybe a chance of victory gone for Toyota.
Yeah.
Corner that he's dropped it at, and the problem is having to reverse. He's going to have to go back onto the racing line there, so he's got to be really, really careful. Absolute heartbreak for Toyota because Hirakawa had just got the gap down to 15.7, was pushing, and I think just went straight on Omi. There we go, he's gotten back going again. Doesn't look like there's too much damage to the front of the car, but he's certainly going to probably be almost certainly be going back to the pits with his tail between his legs. Okay, so he's got an LMP2 ahead of him, locks up, locked the rear,
Hit
and just
the
went
wall
straight
as
into the
well.
wall. So he's definitely going to come in for a service then, and the advertising drops down as well.
Was that a double lockup on the rear? And that's Renger van der Zande looking at this incident.
Cadillac might be quite happy about that because it means there's a chance of a top 2 there as Charles Leclerc looks on. I don't know why he's grimacing. This is great news for Ferrari. Maybe it's a fellow racing driver empathy. When you're not in the car, you sort of look at your rival struggling and you think, oh, that's got to hurt.
Can see
There's
the
a bit
damage.
dangling off the back of that. Yeah,
Yeah.
nearly. Just get through the Porsche curves if you can. Nearly at the pit lane as he goes through Maison Blanche, and he's got the Glickenhaus ahead of him, isn't he?
Yeah. And also, now I think Josh, you might know this because I've been awake for the whole 24 hours, so my memory's fully going. But wasn't there a Toyota off the road yesterday as well?
Thanks for reminding me that I didn't complete the full 24 hours and you have. Well done. Ian. Yes, the number 7 has retired.
Yeah, I didn't hear any of that.
Yeah, I don't even have the live timing up because I don't even have my mouse, so I really can't do much here. But yeah, the number 7 now, and disappointing for Toyota. One of their car already finding themselves out such early in the contest yesterday, and then another one nearly to the end, having a chance of victory. It would have been tough, but they did have a chance. They've done it many times, and I wouldn't be surprised if they did it. But however, now it really does seem much more harder as they're losing time, and Toyota possibly lose their chance now of victory, and relief now for Ferrari, and they're going to be really relieved down there, and it looks like it is going to be going to Ferrari, the 2023 Le Mans.
Oh, the number 2
You, Josh,
going
Turner, 'cause,
through.
if you made a great joke
forward.
there, I completely couldn't hear any of it. I just heard silence and then everyone else laughing, which in itself is a slightly comical scene as the Toyota is serviced there, and the chances of victory start to slip away then with 1 hour, 40 minutes left to go. And Ferrari, this is the point where they just need to stay calm, don't they? Because if they drop it too, suddenly it blows wide open again. So Giovinazzi just needs to keep it on the island here, because Hirakawa has completely lost it on his own. I think you can't really blame anyone but himself for that error. Maybe a bit of fatigue in the late hours.
Yeah, but obviously he would have been pushing harder. He knew that he had to do something remarkable if he wanted to challenge a Ferrari, but I think he just overdid it and found himself making a mistake and really now just losing any chance of victory. And Ferrari
Pit lane
really
again.
now, yeah, Ferrari can now
It was a
really
short
just,
red.
yeah. And Ferrari now can breathe a bit more, and they really shouldn't be taking too many risks at this stage. They have the race under control now. They just got to make sure they don't make a mistake. We have yellow flags out.
Daytona.
Yep, at Daytona. Hopefully we'll cut to it, and if you guys do find out which driver it is, then let us know as well. So yellow flag currently out. And Josh, do you see anything?
No.
I think the Toyota is pretty lucky here of Hirokawa. It looked like there was quite a lot of damage, but he's been able to exit the pit lane fairly quickly, so that's good for him, not losing as much time as he could have with that incident. But yeah,
Flag.
and we're back on the green flag running. I'm not sure, maybe there was the debris from the Toyota, which was still a track, maybe being cleared
Same
real
lap
quick.
actually, simple.
Toyota
Yeah.
binned at Arnard, which is the other side of the track to where Daytona is.
I didn't have much to add there, sir.
Yeah, maybe a moment for someone else just off the road momentarily, which might have caused it, as we are steering at the start finish straight where well now we're gonna completely ignore that because we can't really currently listen in unless Josh T can turn the audio up. Is that possible, Josh T?
Northeast from here in Paris, we have the Roland Garros men's final, and Barbara Schetz and Tim Henman.
I think they're just promoting other stuff.
Yeah, we don't want to listen to that. Well, we don't want to. Well, we are JB Motorsports here, okay? We don't cover the any other sports right now. No need, okay? Don't worry about that one. If it's about motorsports, then let us know. Nothing related with this race, so well, that's fine. However, yeah. So it looks like, for now at least, Sintel, it is going to Ferrari. But it can easily still change. It is the Le Mans after all. We've already had a lot of dramatic moments. Do you think we'll be getting any more?
Well, I mean, of course, it can turn around pretty quickly. Then what we just saw, what happened to Hirokawa, can easily happen to Giovinazzi as well. So, it's not over yet, but it's looking very good for Ferrari now. And yeah, maybe an incident of another car could really change his race, but I don't think a slow zone would help the Toyota. So, only a safety car can really change the race very much, but I think we should not hope for a safety car because that means we'll only have a little over half an hour left for this race because that would take another hour.
Yeah, and you have to say the Toyota was a bit lucky there as well to really keep it going in second position, because we've seen quite a lot throughout yesterday and today that when you find the wall, you find yourself stuck, the engine, you cannot keep it running and you just find yourselves out. But Toyota, even though their chance of victory might have gone, they still are on second position, which will still be good for them, but obviously not the accolade they would have been wanting coming into this event. And but yeah, Ferrari after so long might have it. I don't really want to say too much now because it can easily change around. But yeah. Now also the question is, what can the other Ferrari do? The 50 Ferrari, can it try get into the top 5? And if it can, Ferrari will leave really, really happy. And Ed, really disappointing there for Toyota. And it's kind of robbed us of a brilliant finish till the end, because I still thought that Toyota might have had a little sniff right at the end, but I think that I think we won't be getting that anymore. It looks like Ferrari is gonna have this one under control for the remaining part of this race.
Unless Toyota have got something very, very special
Yeah.
they've been hiding the last 20 hours, then it looks pretty foregone. And also with this sort of thing is that Hirokawa could get into a sequence where he Chopper makes another mistake and falls even further behind. So Toyota bank that second position, but certainly Richard Westbrook and Cadillac Racing 2 laps down will start to just get a little bit excited if that happens. But we're in for if we look at some of the other classes as well, we've still got Albert Costa leading. So an even bigger lead than the hypercar lead. Pergio is being serviced and getting out the pits. In the GTM, it's still Nicky Katzberg leading the 1AO, driven by Matteo Cirioli by 35 seconds there. So that is probably the closest class lead battle. And we got the Iron Dames still running in third, about a minute down on the pair of them, with Rahal Frey pushing to catch them up.
Yeah, and honestly, this race has kind of now. I somehow still am not feeling sleepy. So I don't even know if I'm gonna sleep after this. I might just really just stay awake all today and just go to bed normal time tonight later on, because I don't feel sleepy after this one. Maybe because I've been standing up basically the whole race pretty much, except a few moments
Maybe
where
it's
I've
the
decided
heat.
to sit
You
down.
just can't sleep because it's too hot, Omi.
Maybe, but I'm not feeling sleepy at all. Josh B was able to just about survive. He was also getting really tired, but looks like it. Well, if the MotoGP race has had a bit of drama,
Those
then
that slept,
maybe.
if I'm being honest, Omi. Maybe Sinful as well. And I can actually see Sinful's camera as well, finally, which is a great little. Nice to see everyone's lovely faces apart from my own, of course. So I apologise for that. It's just all the issues that I've been having. But at least I got my voice. As you see, number 5, Racing for Charity, it says on the inside of the Porsche. As oh dear, looks like they're changing channels to Eurosport 2.
It's already on Eurosport 2, so I don't really. I like Josh
It's
T.
something to do with international Eurosport.
Simulcasting, yeah. As
yeah.
Corvette 33 is in. That's the class leader in GTM. Well, it was the class leader.
Now, the only reason that Omi keeps going on about the night shift is because I didn't survive. But the reason that I didn't survive is because I felt very sick. So I started the upload on the, I think it was the hour 15 to 16. I was like, while that's uploading, I'll go lay down for 10-15 minutes. Here we are.
So whose face have we not seen here on JB Motorsports yet? Is there any commentator who we haven't seen?
There's a couple who've not been on very long. I think even Mark Preston, when he did the Formula E race with me and Josh and Nick Homewood. Nick Homewood infamously never shows his face. I've actually seen it because I met him in person at the London E-Prix last year. But he's like very protective of his image. And why shouldn't he be? He's a very successful sim racer. But anyway, it's difficult to see where the action's going to come from in this final stint. I think our best chance of a close finish is going to be GTM then, as Nicky Katzberg continues to be serviced, and I think he's going to come out on the same lap as Matteo Cairoli in the Project 1AO Porsche, number 56.
Yeah. Well, we are not able to see what's going on anymore. Sintel, you still can. So, what are you currently seeing?
Well, I think a little bit the same, like the whole race. We will see now. We're now looking at one of the pit boxes. I'm not too sure which one it is. I'm seeing a battle between, the gap between Cairoli. Sorry, I can't read. Cairoli and Frey. That's 31 seconds right now. I'm not sure which series this is, but yeah, that's still a bit of a big gap.
Yeah, one of the hard things is
Katzberg
learning the
Corvette.
different series.
Yeah, they're being overtaken or being lapped left, right, and center by the faster LMP. I think 2 cars. So yeah, that's what we're seeing. We're seeing some tired people in the pit box now as well. They're a bit over it now. Well, I say that if they're going to be awake for the whole 24 hours as well. I wonder what the drivers do. Do they sleep as well? Or, I mean, I suppose it's going to be very difficult for them to sleep during such a thing.
Depends on who it is.
Yeah.
Some do, some don't.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to sleep if I was there. If I was going to be back into the car. I mean, like, and you want to know what's going on. Maybe you could go to sleep. You wake up. You're ready to go back into the car, and then you hear, yeah, your car's retired or something. There's been a crash with the other drivers in the car at that point. So, yeah,
Well,
it's
Simple. There's a infamous story about the 1965 24-hour Le Mans, where I believe Jochen Rindt and Mastin Gregory were in a the NART customer, so American Ferrari. It had a lot of reliability problems early on. So Jochen Rindt and Mastin Gregory basically went to bed, or they packed their clothes and they're ready to leave I think Jochen Rindt was ready to leave the circuit. We're told, oh no, we fixed the car, let's go back in the race. And Jochen Rindt drove the wheels off the car, and everyone ahead of them dropped out, and they were able to win the 1965 24 Hours of Le Mans, which was a pretty unbelievable thing. Especially Luigi Chinetti won Ferrari's won their first Le Mans wins in, I think, the first post-war race in 1949. Well, there wasn't a Le Mans 24 hour between 1939 and 49 as well, because obviously it was a few years after the war where everyone was recovering and there were rations and stuff. So yeah, Ferrari does have a very, very rich history at Le Mans. I think I don't know who our modern Jochen Rindt equivalent is in that Ferrari lineup. Maybe Collado. He keeps going despite his physio having to tend to him every half hour or so.
Yeah,
That's incredible.
yeah, and quickly back onto the classes. I had this in ERC at Abu Dhabi in our first round there, because I didn't watch real life WEC or any kind of endurance races, so I basically just had to watch one of the old ERC broadcasts that Ed sent me. So that was basically all I kind of had going into that one.
I did my best to prepare you, Amy.
Yeah, and then because I really didn't have a clue about the different classes and all of that. So, but luckily, I did have Tom alongside me during the first one, which kind of got me used to it, which kind of let me then know what's going on when he left, when I was alongside Ryan, I think.
It's the gateway drug for real endurance racing. But anyway, the gap in between Corvette Racing and number 56 Project 1AO, I think it's still about 30 seconds, isn't it? Expert mode to actually show me the gap rather than the gap to the leader, which is not very helpful.
Yep, let's actually listen
Ferrari
in
up front
as well.
Oh, go on.
Yeah, Josh, can we actually listen in?
Well, I think we've, to be honest, dug in all race. For sure, Ferrari and Toyota have had more genuine pace than us. And that was really our strategy from the start, was we need to run our own race, especially in the night when those monsoon conditions were coming down and we were on slicks. I think that was really the pivotal time to stay on the track and keep a cool head, which we managed to do. And I think that set us up for the nice sort of run we're having. But I'd be lying if I wasn't still dreaming of something might occur.
Richard's in the car now. Is that him till the end?
No, Earl will jump in at the next stop to finish it off.
When you get to this stage in the race, how do drivers feel about taking the last stint? Are you trepidatious, or do you think Earl will be chomping at the bit?
I don't think Earl gets nervous. Well, not that he shows us anyway. No, to be honest, it's usually down to who's feeling good. Earl all season's been flying, and he's definitely our team captain. He's a two-time winner of this thing, and if he can add a third in my first, then I'll be a happy boy.
Okay, we're getting down to the business now. Thank you for talking to us, Alex. Appreciate it.
Alex Lynn, the one of the drivers with the number 2 Cadillac Racing LMH.
I can hear Josh T again. Hello.
Yeah, great to listen in there. And yeah, quickly on ERC as well, the 24-hour Le Mans taking place. What day is it again, Ed?
This weekend of July, whenever that is. Let me have a look at my calendar.
Yeah, so basically...
No, second weekend, isn't it? Is it like, I'm pretty sure it's 8th and 9th rather than 1st and 2nd. But it's up there. It's going to be fun.
Yeah. And
but anyway, by the way, the Project 1A has just come out the pits there. It was running second. You can recognise it because it's got the big teeth on the front of the grille there. They've come out in, let's see, 4th position, I think. About several minutes down. So ORT by TF, driven by Charlie Eastwood.
Yeah.
5. And the Iron Dames 85, driven by Rahal Frey, have both made it through to a 3rd and 2nd respectively. So Iron Dames still in with a shout of winning this, but it is just under 2-minute gap between themselves and Corvette Racing. So it could be quite interesting if there's a mistake from Corvette Racing and these by Nicky Katzberg. But of course Corvette have won Le Mans several times before in the GDM class, so they're old hands at this. Whereas Iron Dames, I don't think I think they're pretty sure they're yet to score a podium. Looking up, and I think the best overall finishing position for an all-female team at Le Mans is 7th place in the overall order, I'm pretty sure, from back in the 30s, bizarrely. I think, I can't remember when they last won their class. I'd have to look that up. There was definitely I'm pretty sure they've finished Le Mans before, but I'm not sure they've done better than 4th or 5th collection.
Yeah. Josh, did you have anything to say?
Pit stop for car 34, the Inter-Europol competition. I'll say this for Tom's behalf. Yes, the car, which one of the drivers has a broken foot. So yep, that pit stop is under investigation, but not having to break the toe, literally, for now.
Yeah. Is there anyone here who does not want spoilers for MotoGP? Or are we fine?
I wouldn't, because
Oh, yeah, viewers.
this is being delayed 3 hours on the main channel.
Ah, right, okay, yeah. Yeah, forgot about the views. I
Who
was
have
Like Alpine
no
Elf
choice.
is being serviced there. I was looking at it's 1974, which was the I think the first and only time that an all-female crew has taken a class win. So this is from Motorsport Magazine's top 100 moments. I think it's at moment 64 in their voting list. Here we go. In their 1,790cc Cosworth engine Chevron B23, Christine Beckers, Yvette Fontaine, and Marie Laurent came home 17th overall, but more significantly top of the so-called S2000 class. That year, a total of 6 women entered the race, the equal highest female entry of 1938. Christine Dacremont, Marianne Hopfner, and rally star Michele Mouton took the same category in their 2-litre Moynier Simca. Over the decades to 2022, Le Mans has hosted 150 individual race starts by women, Frances and Charlotte Vernet topping the list with 10. Vanina Ix, daughter of Jackie Ix, comes next on 7, including a best of 7th overall in 2011, driving a V12 Lola Aston Martin. So that was what I was remembering, Vanina Ix getting the top 7 in the overall order. As Omi seems to have gone sideways.
Well, we'll get that.
There we go,
sorted
yeah.
then. Perfect.
Omi, I don't mind.
There is the
what-
Iron Dames car. There is the Iron Dames car just lapping some traffic, and is that the ORT car right behind it then? So we are seeing a battle for second in the GTM class.
Omi, you wanted to say something about MotoGP? I think.
No, well, forget about that. We aren't talking about that.
Eastwood's about to make a move here on rail frame.
Yeah. Are we gonna see it? Here he comes, Ed.
Yeah, he's pulling out to the left then. Is Charlie Eastwood in his ORT Aston Martin, so he's going to have to go the long way around. Rail Frey keeps the foot to the throttle as you would. This isn't the Le Mans 66 movie where you find a bit of extra throttle pellet. Charlie Eastwood goes into the first mill chicane comfortably ahead. Has got to stay in the slipstream, see if she can counter-attack here, as a big cheers from the ORT pit wall and the garage, of course. The pit wall at Le Mans is there. But here we go, the Iron Dames number 85 to the slipstream here, and Charlie Eastwood is going to have to pull to the middle of the road here. So either way, Rail Frey is going to be blocked off. She goes for the inside here. This is a bit brave, but she doesn't quite have the speed. I think the Aston Martin's got slightly better straight line speed than the Porsche, but keeps that orange ORT car ahead. So it is Corvette, ORT, Iron Dames, your top 3 in GTM.
Yep. So moving up and past. So we're sorting out the orders across the all of the classes here, but it does seem like Ferrari have got the main one, and they're going to be heading to victory for the first time since 1965. And they're going to be the 2 Italian drivers who are going to take them to the checker flag. It's going to be great for Ferrari, who really haven't had much to celebrate about lately. So it's going to be great for the team, and it's going to give them a lot of motivation. And yeah, Josh did say that it was a bit that might put a bit more pressure, but I think most of us think that it's going to give them more motivation, as well as we now check in with the top speed with 1 hour and 21 minutes on the clock to go. But if you look at all of the classes, and where do you think we're going to see a change?
A change for a position or something. I mean, the gaps aren't really close in most of the series, so it's It's really
It's
difficult.
only about 3.3 behind Albert Costa for the lead in LMP2 at the moment. Sorry to interrupt, Simple.
Yeah, no, yeah, fine. I'm struggling to see all the gaps. So yeah, someone close. Where's the guy for MP2 in the lead or not or something?
I'm pretty sure it's about 3 seconds, unless I'm misreading it and one of them's pit since then. But I'll update you on that. But
I think
either
it's
way.
yeah, I think it's Albert Costa who's leading now, right? In the LMP2, out of the former Formula 1 driver Robert Kubica.
Yeah, definitely. And Kubica's had that team, WRT, have had their own pit lane service. It's 5 seconds now, it's saying. So it looks like Albert Costa doing a brilliant job in the Inter-Europol car to extend the gap, as we're looking at the Garage 56 NASCAR. Not currently driven by Jensen Button, but currently driven by, I believe it's still, what was his name? Mike Rockenfeller, I think.
I've got a feeling that Johnson has taken over. Let me double check.
Johnson, you're right, sorry. It was Mike Rockenfeller earlier, but Jimmy has gone board now.
Here
The
is-
famed NASCAR champion, of course.
Here it says that the gap between Robert Kubica and Albert Costa is 25 seconds, which isn't too much. So
Definitely sounds like Albert Costa pulling away though.
yeah, that's true. So, but a little mistake could obviously already change the lead of the LMP2 series. So gotta watch out for that.
Antonio Fuoco, Ferrari, of course, that was running in 4th in class. So this is going to hand 4th in class, I think, back to Michael Christensen in the Porsche Penske.
Yeah, it will. Cadillac Racing 3rd and 4th. I think
Kubica's
they...
in the pit lane, so no wonder the Europol cars extended the gap.
Yeah, Cadillac 3rd and 4th. They're just hoping, as we heard from them earlier, that something happened at the front, which is a possibility. One crash for Ferrari and Toyota, they could see themselves moving further. And that's exactly what they're hoping for. Anything is possible. Here in the 24-hour Le Mans, we have 1 hour and 18 minutes to go off that. And it looks like a lot of positions are currently sealed. The Ferrari flag's all getting ready. They're sensing that it is going to be a Ferrari win here at Le Mans. And we're getting closer. We have more than an hour to go. But the 24-hour Le Mans seems to be going to them. It was a race that has changed between them and Toyota. We knew this was going to be a battle. But after that mistake by Toyota, obviously yesterday losing one of their cars and then losing, well, not fully losing, but losing a chance of battling for first. They find themselves now not with a chance of victory, and it looks like Ferrari are returning for the first time since 1965 to the top of the table here at Le Mans. Go ahead, Josh T.
Huh?
Oh well.
Did you say anything, Josh T?
What? No.
Okay, well, Sintel, go ahead then.
Well, the other Ferrari of Antonio Fuoco in the number 50, he has just made a pit stop. He's dropped down behind Michael Christensen, so well, yeah, just exited the pit lane, which cost him one position, so he's down in 6th place now, I think. So that's yeah, interesting to see. Just quickly making a short pit stop.
No, it is 6th, you're right. The Porsche's gone up to 5th. I'm sorry, Simple. But I was going to say about the Ferrari, like I said, the 1965 at Le Mans was a customer Ferrari team that won. Essentially, it was the least fancied squad of Jochen Rindt, Max and Gregory that, like I said, was on the verge of giving up. So if you want to go back to factory Ferrari wins of Le Mans, you have to go back to 1964, the year just before, where I think the factory squad with, I think, Phil Hill and a couple others took... Oh, did Phil Hill leave Ferrari by 64? I think he may have. I can't remember who was in the Ferrari lineup. It might have been Lorenzo Bandini and a couple of others as well. And Oliver Gendebin as well, the Belgian driver, who was the first driver to win Le Mans 4 times, actually. Played in, yeah, of course, long since beaten by Tom Christensen, Mr. Le Mans, but was certainly a big feat at the time. Now, Gendebin, Oliver Gendebin won for Le Mans in 1962, of course. So I forget completely who won in 1964. I'd have to look it up. I'm making a bit of a hash of things. I'm sorry, Amy and Simple.
Right, questions to all of you. We'll start off with Josh T. Do you think that the second Ferrari is going to finish in the top 5? The 50 car.
I'm going to say yes and no. So possibly, probably, maybe not because I
Oh,
think there's
answer.
quite
That's
a big gap.
fence sitting. That's fence sitting, Joshua.
Right,
Wow.
Sin.
Gosh, now.
Oh, someone's hurt his knee a little bit there.
That's the driver who's broken his foot.
Oh, foot, same thing.
yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna say yes. I think Volko could very well end up in top 5.
Ed.
I think absolutely. I don't think the Porsche is quick enough. There we go. That's well, changing drivers. By the way, 964 Le Mans that I was talking about earlier. The winner was, I believe. Let me just scroll down. I could get all the way down to the results. Here we go. It was Nino Vaccarella and Jean Goucher. Nobody has ever heard of, but they were Le Mans specialists for Ferrari. Won in their Ferrari 275P. Setting 349 laps on that occasion in their number 20 car. Different rules, different regulation, different era. But that is the last factory Ferrari win by the SPA Ferrari SCFAC, or CFAC as we call it. Anyway, there's the 34 class leading LMP2 entry, the Europole. Just getting out the pits. So it was, yeah. Have they got out ahead or behind the Team WRT? I think they're still ahead. Point. So on their way to victory.
JB joining us shortly.
Yeah.
Oh, good, because I'm supposed to go off in a minute.
Well, Ed, I have.
I've enjoyed your company so far.
Yeah, Ed, I really enjoyed commentating with you for the first proper time, I guess I can say, because the other time I was in the pits.
The first of many, my friend. First of many.
Yeah. Maybe soon on the ERC broadcast as well. So, and do you have any plans on coming on any of the F1 at all?
If I'm called up, I'm happy to. If somebody needs me, I'm happy to pitch in. Looks like lovely to see Alexander Sims in the race, by the way, a long way down in the Action Express Racing hypercar. That's great to see Alexander Sims, who's won Le Mans. I think. Has he won Le Mans? I'm not sure he has actually. I think he's definitely finished on the podium at Le Mans in LMP2, but I don't think he's ever won it before. To remember who's won Le Mans and who hasn't out of all these guys. But anyway, we're going into the last hour then. Hopefully Joshua Birch will return.
Yeah, he'll be returning soon. But yeah, it's been a really fun hour this. Even though we've not seen much. Usually what we've been doing is just talking about a lot of other stuff. I'd say we've pretty much kept it on this race so far.
I'm very mission focused, Amy.
Yeah, me, Jess, and Josh earlier on just kept going off topic fully, and Josh as well. we just fully kept going off topic. So, you've made us keep on topic, so that is good. So that's a good thing.
I've a distinct lack of imagination as well. That might be it. By the way, Rail Frey has done a pretty good job of keeping Charlie Eastwood quite honest. About 5 or 6 seconds behind at the moment. Eastwood's charge has somewhat halted. Looks like Nicky Kaxberg has nearly got 3 minutes 30 on Aston Martin number 25. So, like, I think LMP2 might be the closer battle then. 142. Fabio Scherer, who's gotten on board the Inter Europol from Albert Costa, who we saw with the foot injury. It's Louis Delatraz now in the WRT, taking over from Robert Kubica. It'll be interesting to see how our new drivers get on. I think Louis Delatraz is pretty quick, especially by his time in F2, if that's anything to go by. And I think he's done Le Mans before a few years ago in LMP2 as well, so he's a bit of an experienced hand. But meanwhile, Rio Hirakawa has got the gap 3 minutes 23 to Antonio Giovinazzi. So it's gone down a little bit, but he's not really catching quite enough. Giovinazzi, right at the moment, no dramas. The 51 afford to coast at home for the last hour, though I think ideally they'd love another lap on that Toyota, so just to cover off any attack potentially if something goes wrong in the last hour.
Yep, and Sinto, you haven't caused any chaos today, as you usually do. So we've gone for a different approach, haven't we, today? I think we had enough chaos here in the Le Mans 24-hour.
Hi guys, I'm back.
1 hour long safety cars. Hello, Josh.
Hello.
But yeah, Sinto, you behaved yourself today, not causing any chaos.
I feel
Except
like it's the
obviously.
opposite.
Except the Toyota. Except the Toyota.
Except the Toyota.
That's true. Yeah. Well, you stop all my chaos in the other series, I guess. Then then this is all fine. So. Oh yeah.
And yes, Josh, the Toyota did bin it.
Sorry, say again.
The Toyota binned it.
Yeah, the number 8 binned it.
Did he spin? What happened?
He spun at Arnard's double lock up.
Yeah, double.
Oh my God, who was driving? Oh my God, Megan, you've done it again.
Yeah.
Oh my, okay, we're on camera. Let's go on this cam. Oh my God, Megan, you've done it again. It was Brendan Hartley. It was Brendan Hartley.
You should have not put me in here.
Oh, go, go, go. She's done it again, everyone.
What's happened?
Every single time. That's Megan says it. Oh no, it's mine. Every single time Megan commentates on a race with Brendan Hartley in it, it's utter chaos. And when I say utter chaos, I mean it is chaos with a capital K. Utter chaos.
Messed up. It was Hirakawa, Josh. You weren't here, so you wouldn't know. But you swapped over to Hirakawa.
Yeah, but it's the number
Hirakawa
8 car.
got it wrong
It's the yeah, but it's the number 8 car. It's not that. It's the number 8 car. Every single time Megan commentates on a car with Brendan Hartley in it, it happened last year at Le Mans as well. It always happens. It's always that.
Also,
Hello,
Sintel, that explains it. Sintel, that explains it why you weren't able to cause chaos, because it was Megan doing it.
I
all.
do apologise, by the way, if anybody heard me shouting. Around
No,
that.
yeah.
I heard somebody shouting.
It was
I
me.
think you
You did.
did. Told off.
Oh.
It was
did so
me.
shortly.
It was me shouting because the stream was being shown on the live stream. I was like, after the last few days, that's the last thing I needed. Someone had pressed a button or something, or Megan had leant on something, or someone in here
I
had
think
pressed a
you got
button.
away with it, Josh. Looks
Oh,
like the
he's
Ferrari's
spitting.
coming in.
Yeah,
That's the leader. And he's running out of hybrid, so it's probably a good time to do so.
yeah. Energy tank coming in then for a full change of tank. So 1 hour 8 minutes to go in the 2023 Le Mans 24-hour race. Who's in the box with us? Roll call. I don't know who's here for the finale. Hello.
I'm probably about to leave, if I'm being honest, Josh. I think I've done about 2 hours now.
Well, Ed, I thank you so much for coming in the commentary box, for stepping in and helping out. I really do appreciate it. And Sentinel too, and Omi for leading, and I presume Josh is back.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Josh is back.
Ed, I thank you so much, and I look forward to Le Mans as well. Our coverage of ERC next month.
Got to get ready for FSO Academy, which is in about an hour or two. So I just sort of want to make sure I've got all this Discord nonsense set up, because obviously logging on my browser, it's logged me out on my phone, so I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to, because it doesn't like me being on the same account in 2 places at once, it would seem.
That's not bad.
Well, sometimes it does, and sometimes it's a bit temperamental. There's
Yeah.
all these bloody 2-factor authentication.
I hate 2-factor.
nonsense I've got. Well, no, it sort of made me do it, I think, at one point. Or strongly suggested that I should.
Oh, I see.
And who's that getting into the 51? That must be the...
What? Have they changed driver? That's not a surprise. It's not Giovinazzi.
Is it Alessandro Pierguidi who's going to go to the end then?
Pierguidi would make more sense, wouldn't it?
Guidi's been such a long-standing part of their lineup, as has James Collado, to be fair.
Yeah.
So I think it's very fitting that the guy, his main man, Pierre Guidi, is going to be the one that gets the glory, gets across the line, and hear the cheers of the crowd.
It's
and fight the guy
Pierguidi.
as he wins 24 Hours of Le Mans.
It's Pierguidi. Okay, Ed, I'll let you go, but I just want to ask as well, do you think Ferrari have won it on pure skill today?
Good comment, but I think it's not just pure skill. They've built a brilliant car, haven't they? It was good enough to take pole position. They stayed out of trouble through the chaos. Toyota pushed too hard trying to catch them. Porsche had not Porsche. Well, Porsche and Peugeot both had reliability issues. I think that sort of. I think Ferrari, Le Mans, it always seems to bring up a shock result now and again, doesn't it? But I think Ferrari have genuinely got there on merit, as we're seeing a fight for position here. Just before I go, this is, I think, for third in LMP2, isn't it?
Team WRT on the inside. Go on, Omi, you've been waiting for a battle.
Well, inside. Oh, well, I don't even know the driver, so I haven't been speaking. I've been letting Ed do most of these battles because I don't really have a clue. about them,
yes.
but-
So I've been Frines passing in the WRT, passing the Dune Queen team in 30th.
Oh, it is Frine, sorry, it's a
Yeah.
sister car. Yeah, passing Rene Binder in the Duke Queen team. So Rene Binder didn't really put up much of a fight there. Stayed side by side for as long as he could, but once they got to the braking zone, sort of had to bail out there.
I feel bad because I shouted at
I'm
Megan.
probably going to have to bail out now as well because it's nearly 2 o'clock.
No worries, Ed. You go and enjoy. Thank you very much for stopping by. And thank you as well to Synth, to Omi, and to Megan, and to Ed, and to Josh for filling in perfectly over the last 45 minutes. I had you on in the side stream as well. I could hear you all, so it was great stuff. I didn't hear that the Toyota had binned it, though.
I'm sure you'll judge me later. But thank you very much for your comments there, Josh. And to everyone else, enjoy the final hour of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. It looks like, is that the number 29 being wheeled in there? It's a big shame for number 29. Looks like they are going to abandon after 23 hours elapsed. That's the 39 series, isn't it? The Graph Racing LMP2A. That was a long way down with Patrick Pillet at the wheel. Looks like it's my turn to retire as well, so plenty of stuff to keep your eyes peeled on. And a Ferrari victory, a historic Ferrari victory. The first factory win since 64, but the first overall Ferrari win since 65, if you count the customer team of Maston Gregory and...
I shall remember that when I call the commentary at the end. Thank you for that.
It's the first Ferrari win since 65, and it's sort of, I don't feel it really counts. I feel like that was a Jochen Rindt win with Maston Gregory, really, rather than a Ferrari, because it was the customer team.
It's a 1964.
Yeah, 964. I forget the names of the drivers. I was saying their names earlier, wasn't I? I can briefly... No, I deleted that page. Okay, it's gone. But it was a French guy and a... guy? Or was it Italian? Oh, whatever.
You better dash.
Yeah.
You've got Richie, haven't you? Go talk with Richie. That's a partnership
anyway.
I can't wait to see.
Anyway, FSR Academy beckons, so anyone who gets bored of this, feel free to come join me, watch me there on the Formula Sim Racing
We'll redirect to you. We'll redirect.
And we got Jess on later for Pro, which is appropriate given that she's a real pro and I'm more of an amateur. But anyway, I'm sure it's going to be great fun and I'm in good hands. But anyway, I leave Le Mans in your capable hands, Josh, and time for me to say goodbye. So thank you very much for joining me. Enjoy the final hour of Le Mans.
Thanks, Ed. Let's go down for the update.
Everyone has just dropped out. Just got out of the car, so we want to get an update. Antonio, fantastic stint. Huge amount of pressure exerted by Toyota, but it's they who cracked. You must feel really happy.
Yeah, really happy from what we did, so far with the team. It's been an incredible journey. Less than 1 year ago, this was a team without any people, without cars. So what we are doing now is incredible. Last stint was quite tough. We were pushing Toyota and us, and this is what we were doing. Just try to put some pressure to Toyota to make a mistake, and still 1 hour, so keep pushing. But thanks to the team because they did an amazing job.
It's been a really tough race of attrition and lots of incident, including your own car, but you guys have just had the pace. That must be really satisfying to be in the lead with the pace, not through some fault of someone else's.
Yeah, for 2 times I think we were more than 1 minute in front and something happened, but this is the Le Mans, it's 24-hour Le Mans. We knew this, and but from the other side, we keep clear and we didn't make a mistake, and this is what we need to do. Consistent is the key for Le Mans.
Okay, thank you very much. Now to go. Good luck. Okay, so Ferrari out in the lead. They look like they have the speed. In LMP2, we still have the Euro Interpol car, and I believe the Corvette is still leading. Let me just check. Yeah, Corvette Racing, number 33, with Nicky Katzberg in the car, still leading in GT YAM. But the big news is here at Ferrari. Antonio seems very, very happy. Everyone here extremely nervous. 1 hour to go. 100th running of Le Mans. Incredible.
He's got that one wrong. It's the 100th anniversary of Le Mans. It's the 91st running of the Le Mans. Can anybody on this Eurosport team actually lead a coverage? Honestly. Can I just say, massive round of applause to Omi as well. I believe, Omi, you led all that, did you? In the commentary box?
Did
Megan just
Yes.
Yes, he did.
Maybe.
Well done. Hello, Synth. Nice to see you. Welcome to Le Mans. Hello.
Hello.
And Sleeping Beauty.
Sorry?
Sleeping Beauty. Josh T. The Pierce. Who literally left us without any news that he was uploading a stream. Thank goodness for Jess. Has Jess uploaded the last stream? Can someone tell me if Jess has uploaded that last stream? Because I'm not seeing anything.
It's meant to go for 2 minutes, in 2 minutes' time.
Oh, so it will actually be on?
I think, yeah.
And then this one will go afterwards?
I think so, yeah.
Because I couldn't see it. I'm panic. I'm not panic. Oh yes, there
My
we go.
excuse is that I felt incredibly sick, so I started the upload to the channel for our 15, 16 or 17 to
Jess,
18, one of them.
Did Jess do that?
No, I uploaded it, Jess did it.
No,
Like,
no, no, no. This the 19, 20, 21, 21 to 2.5.
yeah.
Oh, Jess is a star. Go on then, Josh.
So I thought, right, while that's uploading, because I feel really sick, I'll just lay down for like 10 minutes. And then I look up and it's like, oh, it's 1 p.m.
Yeah, you feeling all right?
No.
Actually, it's just 22.5. Yeah.
I'm feeling as good as
Jess has
this.
actually got that spot on. 22 point. We did go an hour and a half. Dear, it's so confusing all this, but Jess has got it bang on. So, how did you sleep, or did you just feel sick?
I slept, yeah.
It's alright. We figured you
I
might.
woke up and it was like
Did you
quarter to
panic?
1. I was like,
Did you panic?
yeah.
Well,
yes.
did you then read the Discord and find out what happened?
No, I heard Omi say, what on earth is going on with Omi's camera? I heard Omi say, well, Josh T has fallen asleep, so I quickly ran to my microphone and I was like, no, I haven't.
Oh, right. Was that when I wasn't here?
Yes, that was just when you started the.
I actually left to go to MotoGP. I just did the race. Who was that?
Hold on, wasn't that when your skybox said it was gonna shut? And I was like, oh, the skybox is shutting, Josh isn't here. Oh, we're gonna die, we don't have anything.
Oh, so that's why the footage went on, because Megan pressed the button. I see, okay.
I think I think what happened was Ed was trying to get his camera to work.
And it wasn't working.
It wasn't working, so Ed turned it off.
When Megan had pressed the button. And then I think Sid came in, and actually that would have fixed it, but...
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I want to say hello to Sid. I feel like I've been ignoring you a bit. Hello, Cynthia. How are you doing? You doing good?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Just enjoying this last hour here of Le Mans.
Now, did you... Okay, Amy's doing something. Did you end up staying awake the whole night? Because you said you were gaming with your friends online, didn't you? With the Minecraft server last night in the chat.
Well, no, I did not sleep at night, as the Toyota is entering the pit lane as well now from second place. But yeah, I slept, or I started sleeping around 5 a.m. So it was already very bright outside, so that's great. But yeah, I just went for a quick nap and I woke up between 11 and 12 a.m. So
power nap works the best, honestly. That's what I agree. Go on, JT.
If anything happens to the number 51. You now know who to blame.
Why?
Matt Gallagher's live on Twitch.
Oh no. Get him off. Get him off. What's he doing on it?
Getting ready to curse him.
No, really?
Well, not really, but we know it's gonna happen.
Get rid of him. We do not need that. I want Ferrari's win. It's legendary if you do it. I'll be the only Ferrari win they get this year.
Oh wait, I've just checked. Matt isn't actually on the stream yet. It's just Tommy. So I think we're okay for now.
Hang on, are they doing the last hour?
Yes.
Oh, those Daleks.
Because Ferrari are winning and.
Oh, the glory hunters. The absolute glory hunters. We've stuck it out here when we weren't allowed to live stream on our main channel, so we made a second channel. We've been uploading content every hour on our main channel, whilst being live for the whole 24 hours on the other. We've gone through thick and thin, through safety cars and everything, and they come in the last hour and steal all the viewers. Oh, I hate them. I do. That is glory hunting. If you want to do a proper watch along, you do it all 24 hours. You don't just come in at the last hour and go, yeah, we've been up all 24 hours, isn't it great? That Ferrari are winning, let's go. No, you don't do that. That's glory hunting. They're better than that. I'm ranting now, aren't I? I'm tired. I'm grumpy.
You are ranting.
It's been a long day.
All I've got to say is that I will give you a 10-second break, Josh.
Why?
with this.
Cars go bang here. Cars go fly. Everything's gone crazy. There's your early update. We didn't do that, did we? We'll have to keep that. The amount of streams that we've got, well, I can't wait for next weekend. Yeah, by the way, since Canadian Grand Prix is on this channel, JB Motorsports 2.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we'll upload it all to the main channel afterwards. And, and then just cry. Oh, that was me. Oh, I'm tired. I'm tired. I just want the weekend. Oh, warning flag for car 50. Driver Fruco for abusing track limits. So, after this, my job's not finished. I'm going to record a small video to the Grid Network. I'm going to record an intro and outro to MotoGP's commentary because the Twitch version was very quick and very basic. So I'll do a wrap around of that and upload it. And then I'm going to finish off everything else and cry. Go on, Amy.
I'm not really feeling sleepy, so what I might do is just have this day as normal and then just go to sleep as normal in night. So I'm thinking of changing my plan again. And
He's not human. He's not human. I know I'm not feeling tired at the moment, but that's because I've just done a commentary and I'm feeling a bit buzzed after you know doing Le Mans. It changes you, and the daylight does help as well. But I don't think at no point during the night did he feel tired. Me and Josh felt it. And yeah,
Omi, if you will lay down, you'll fall asleep. I had the same thing while playing, while gaming. I didn't feel tired at all, and I just thought I'm just going to lay down quickly, and then I fell asleep very easily. So I think you feel awake because I think you're standing up the whole time a bit, and now
I will. I mean, I will fall asleep.
We can't hear you. We can barely hear you. It's like your worst quality mic. Yeah, nearly.
I left it here. Okay, well. Well, I kind of don't want to go to sleep if I'm not like feeling sleepy. Like there's basically the thing that you can't do anything. You're like, but I'm feeling normal. So like I'm like, well, there's no need to sleep. Then let's just sleep at normal time. So I'm gonna get to enjoy this Ferrari win for hours and hours.
Yeah, well done. Your only win of the year. Possibly.
Yeah, possibly.
Your only win in the only win of the year across all series. We don't talk about Ferrari Challenge though.
Can I just point out? I think Jess is correct. I've stepped away for an hour, but I was in the hour. I think Omi's the only one to do it all 24 hours, if I'm not mistaken. He hasn't left the box once.
Well, I was going to do it,
but something.
I think Omi wins the award because me and him have both been up for 24 hours over that. That's right. But I've left the commentary box to do another series in that time for 45 minutes. Omi is the only one who has stayed in every single hour of this commentary box and has always been in it. So I think Omi, you win the great award.
Josh.
Yeah.
Actually, Josh, your account was in here, so you didn't leave technically.
Okay, that's true, but I did leave the commentary and then shouted about it.
Does that also work out because my account was in here?
No, you fell asleep. You're disqualified. You fell asleep.
Well, not Josh T never fell asleep.
That's but not Josh T only came in around about hours.
Not Josh T. Not Josh T was about to fall asleep, but Josh T woke up, so not Josh T didn't fall asleep.
Can we just point out? Oh, Corvette Racing 33. No, who's leading in LMGTM? Is it the 33 Corvette? How the hell did they manage that? Is my timing screen right? Yes, it is.
Yes.
How the hell did the 33 Corvette Racing that was 2 laps down climb back up to the lead in GTM?
This is still on 24, Josh.
They were in the pit lane. No, when I left, they were a lap down still. There hasn't been a caution. So how have they done that? They must have fueled and got the lap back. That's insane.
I mean, it's a Dutch driver. I mean, it explains.
Oh, Jess, are you is your do not disturb thing in, or are you actually in here? If you are, thank you very much for uploading the streams.
She isn't in here.
Oh, I'm just talking to thin air again. And right, let's go through then the final DNFs on the calendar. Right, Josh, have you got the numbers?
The numbers?
Yeah, on the driver tracker of who's out.
I can do.
Because they're the ones who fish. I've got 4, 7, 13, 14, but I can't get to the board quick enough to do it.
Let me get it up.
I thought it was me shouting for a minute. It sounds incredibly like me. So, who do we need then?
Okay, so it is. If I just get it
yeah,
up, I'm still guessing it's on race control and weather.
Yes, it is. They haven't changed it.
So it is the. Are you ready?
Yeah.
The 4.
Yep.
The 7.
Yep.
The 13.
Yep.
14.
Yep.
16.
Yep.
21.
Yep.
32.
Yep.
LMP2.
Yeah, got it.
47.
Yep.
GTE AM 55.
Yep.
57.
Oh no, Kessel Racing. Forgot. I saw that crash and never marked it down. Yeah, next.
60.
Yep.
LMP2 63.
LP2 63. Yep, Prima Racing.
GTE AM 66.
Yep, JMD Motorsports.
72.
Yep, TF Sport.
Hypercar 75.
Yep, Porsche Penske Motorsport.
GTE AM 77.
Yep, Dempsey Proton Racing.
LMP2 80.
Oh dear, something went wrong. 2 seconds. LMP 280. Yep, AF Corsa. Next.
Yep.
That's it.
GTE AMS 83.
Yeah, got that one.
88.
Yep.
777.
Yep.
911.
Ah, the 911 did go out. I was worried about that. Yeah,
And
next.
then the LMP2 of 923.
Yeah, got that. Racing Team Turkey. Yep, okay. My marker of doom is complete at the moment. With 48 minutes to go. We're into the last hour then, everyone, of the Le Mans 24. Who was everyone's pick of winners coming into this one? I said it would most likely be Toyota, but I'd like to see a Ferrari win. I said, what was yours coming in?
I had the number 3 Cadillac because of the Ringer van der Zanden.
Ah, of course. Of course.
Omi,
you had the Ferraris though, didn't you, Omi? Yeah, nodding.
Yeah.
JT, what did you have?
I'm still angry about it.
What?
The number 7 Toyota.
Number 7 Toyota. How annoyed are you, by the way? Is anyone else in the chat? Have we missed anyone in the call, or is it just us? I haven't looked yet.
It is Sinful. Hello.
Hello.
Omi. Hello. Hello. Not Joss T. Hello. Joshua Birch. Hello.
Yes.
And Joshua Turner. Hello. Yeah. It's
Hey, all of us here. I can see why Megan got so frustrated with this with this iPad. Toyota
Where's
number
my marker
7.
O'Doom gone?
Put that in. Nearing the end
Ow.
now. I reckon we've got, what, 2 more ad breaks max coming through? Can't see any more coming through. Panis Racing's LMP2's been in the pit lane for a while. The 5 Porsche Penske's just left the track. The hypercar Peugeot 94's coming into the pit lane as well, as we just wait to see more on the driver tracker here for the Le Mans 24-hour race in 2023. Just the usual anticipation of what we're going to expect in this crazy race. We'll do the podium ceremonies and then we'll all go to bed happy that the race is over. Ferrari's watching on. LMP2 being led by the 34 Inter-Europol competition as well, and the 33 Corvette with Nicky Katzberg, who started on pole position, fell back early on in the race, 2 laps down, got back up now to lead GT. And where's the invitational car, the innovative car? Where is the 24 Hendrick Motorsport? It is running 39th and last. Oh dear, 273 laps. Not too bad. Not a bad lap time at all. Respectable time, I would say, as well. And it's all going to be fun. So then, Sins, what are you doing the rest of the day? I know what these guys are doing. What are you doing?
Well, trying to maybe I'm gonna go in a little pool. It's very hot outside, so
Ooh.
we've got a little thing outside in our backyard. So maybe going for that a little bit.
Full time. I
Yeah.
like that.
Furthermore, I'm really trying to relax this weekend after. Well, still got a busy week coming in the next few weeks, so I'm trying to calm down for now a little bit, and after that I can go back to school back focus on school. I still have to make some work today, but mostly just trying to relax.
Take a breath and do it all over again. That sounds good to me. Just checking a look at the start of MotoGP.
Josh, are you gonna watch back the part you missed?
Say again, I was going to do what?
Are you gonna watch back the part that you missed of this?
I was watching. I was watching the
right,
watch
okay.
along and listening to you in the background, but I missed the part where the Toyota went round. So, yes, I probably will. But,
He still got very lucky.
he
Toyota.
did, yeah. I thought he was going to hit the wall.
He lucked up his rears, yeah, and then
I've just seen the video on the phone.
yeah, and then when he was driving back to the pits, you saw some big damage on the car, but he was able to exit the pit lane very quickly. So
Can we just point out as well that is, once again, Jess, she said about Megan cursing the 8 car. She cursed it. Always Brendan Hartley. Always Megan. She should never have been allowed in here. Anyway, yeah, go on, and we continue your point. Sorry, go on, Sint. Continue your point.
yeah, well, no, yeah, that was basically it. So he's still in the lead lap, I think, and
Yeah.
yeah. So I think he can still be happy that he's in second place now after that contact. Took a while for him to turn around, but yeah, still in second place, and I think he's if nothing crazy happens, I think he can be happy with second now.
Mighty good performance as well as they continue to accelerate in this race. 43 minutes to go. It's always the exciting part of Le Mans where we get right to the end as well. And of course, if you're watching live with us on JB Motorsports 2, this is where we'll be for the next 10 days and beyond, as we're going to use this channel to combine the best bits of all our presenters' work that they like to show off and want to show off, and we upload it here. Things from the past, things from the future, that sort of thing. It become a community channel, and JB Motorsports will be back as well. We'll upload all the coverage of the races we do, like we have been doing, but unfortunately no live streams until after the Canadian Grand Prix, going into, I believe, comically enough, MotoGP is the next time we'll be able to live stream. Guess where that'll be? Oh yeah, Assen. We might air that on Twitch until after the summer break, just let it all cool down. And then complain like mad. I've watched that little blue line go across the screen the entire day. It's getting tiresome. But what I love about these Le Mans 24-hour cars as well is that the winners from each class, that's it. They'll never raced again. They get put into the museum. They never get cleaned. They get put special wax over them to preserve all the dirt. And they become beacons of history. Human being versus machine. And I'm really disappointed that we're not going to see the Iron Dames take the win overall. But I'm super happy to see that the Iron Dames are going to get a podium at Le Mans. The first ever female team to stand on the podium at Le Mans. That's an incredible achievement. Just keep it going for 41 laps. That is the 33 though. That is the leader. The Corvette's in. Now, a lap ago, the ORT team pitted. Charlie Eastwood at the wheel. That's Nicky Katzberg staying on for 41 minutes. Into the pits also comes the 31 from LMP2, the team WRT. That is running 1, 2, 3, 4th in class. Into Europol competition 34 running in the lead. And that's Robin Friends at the wheel of that one. They were battling over third position. They lost it to Doom Crown as well. And here it is, running third in class with Rene Binder at the wheel. The young Austrian. Is it young Austrian? Come on. Love the sound of these cars. I'd love to have a go in one. I'd love to have a go in so many cars. A hypercar,
Have a go
LMP.
in every car.
Yeah, I would actually. Yes, you're right. What would you choose then? I mean, I could choose a Ferrari that you want to drive. A really nice classical Ferrari.
All.
All of them. All. Okay. Fine. Took my brain a second to catch up with what you said there. I thought you said all, and then instead of all. Alright, Fossil says Kobayashi was hit from behind when playing it smart and safe for a wreck in front. In the good news, Kobayashi will be in IndyCar in Indianapolis for their second road course race. Time for breakfast, thanks guys. I'm happy. Corvette and Iron Dames. I won't be happy for Ferrari until the race is over and the stewards have made their final decisions. Well, enjoy it. Enjoy your breakfast, Alright, Fossil. It's been a pleasure to broadcast to everyone here today across both JB Motorsports 2 Live and JB Motorsports Delayed. It's been an absolute pleasure that we can still bring this race to you. Matthew says, I'm so sorry I wasn't even close to being awake at 5:40. Matthew, no worries at all. The amazing team here had you covered, especially with Omi, Synthil, Josh and Megan and Ed. Jess has been uploading, Josh has been uploading. I thank you both for that. And just let's all go into next weekend hoping that everything's going to be okay. Ben Keating giving hugs and handshakes all around the Corvette garage. That's what we missed a second ago.
It's really been 2 chaotic weeks, hasn't it?
Yes.
Last week was chaotic, this week chaotic. Did we finally get back to a normal week? But there is a clash once again. So
there's a direct, yeah.
And then we get to Austria, which there's an F1 sprint. Then we get to Silverstone, so we don't really get much of a break, do we?
No.
And then one of the week breaks, we have the 24-hour Le Mans for EERC. So all our weeks are really packed, aren't they?
Yeah, it's all packed, all busy, all still going. There's the 51 Ferrari. We're greedy, James Carter and Antonio Giovinazzi at the wheel. All going to win. A Brit is going to win in a Ferrari at Le Mans. That has happened for a very, very long time.
Synthil, will you be joining for the 24-hour Le Mans ERC?
No idea. When is that, next week?
No, first weekend, July 1st. Round about July 1st, first weekend in July. ERC, it's the endurance race.
I'm really not sure.
He might be busy.
I'll see what I can do.
He might be busy. I need to sit down. Let's put on battle screen like we have done. This is such an amazing... it's been a great 24 hours. Absolutely great. It was annoying with the safety cars and the rain. It was totally confusing, but... Ferrari. I think it's about time we all get our Ferrari shirts on. They're going to win for the first time this year in any class.
I actually need to go sort something out right behind me, so be right back.
Okay, no worries, Emmy.
I wonder what that could be.
It's the Ferrari flag, isn't it? I bet you. Who's into the pits? Louis Delatraz. Second in class in LMP2 as the Team WRT. So much drama and anticipation for this one. There's so much contact coming in. What's that dubbing I'm hearing?
I step behind the curtains, it definitely isn't me. It's me.
Oh, I see. Wow. That's fantastic news. Just received a great notification that the JB Motorsports team have done really well on the main channel, which I'm very, very happy with. And I'm very, very happy that the second channel's done so well here today as well. I'm just so happy that we're nearly all done and dusted. And we can all go to bed and have a very nice rest for Le Mans in 2023. It's every 2 hours it's been live. It's really bizarre. I'll put it all together and then we'll have a complete Le Mans 24-hour commentary. I'll put it all together, upload it. Jobs are good and Jobs are good and Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. I think that's how the saying goes. I'm 90% sure anyway. 35 minutes to go here at Le Mans. Next weekend is O Canada. Can't wait. Neither can I. Adam's gonna be in the comms box with us. Another great race coming up. Yeah, Josh, next year, should we just do it all live on the main YouTube?
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
And then I will be awake.
I just want... this is the... Jess was right with what she said earlier, Synth, as well. I don't know if you find this, but the last hour drags massively.
Yeah, I have learnt by my mistakes of testing out and going a little bit too flat on the GTA Mega Chair.
I'm falling asleep, yes.
Which,
Yeah.
no, I went a little bit too flat, like more than flat, and went upside down, kind of. And I kind of felt a little bit sick and then had to lay down.
Oh, I see.
So blame the GTO Mega Chair.
Yes, go on, Synth. What do you think? Do you feel
Yeah.
this struggling?
Well, it's I'm of course pretty new to Le Mans. I always thought that it's all about the last hour, but well, it shows it's not. It's pretty calm now, and it's what happened before, which is looking like it's just decided what's going to be the result now. I'm not saying it too early, but it still can change. But
Yep.
only if something crazy happens, not if it's both as planned. So I thought the last hour would be full of battles, but it's indeed it's just a bit waiting until the 34 minutes have finished, and yeah, maybe something crazy happens in between them. But we won't. I don't think we can have a safety car anymore now, because that would be the end of the race.
It would end behind the safety car. Yeah, there's no red flags in Le Mans. It's never, ever been red flagged. So if the safety car comes out, it'll probably end behind it.
Lexi's got a warning flag.
Why did you do that?
Sad.
There must have track limits somewhere on this track. Considering this is a part street circuit, Synth, and part main street, normal road course, it's quite a strange mix of actually how both easy and challenging it is at the same time. It's a great little circuit.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's it's a great circuit. It's a great race. I think yeah, for some this is of course the greatest race of the year. Yeah, it shows why we've had a great 24 hours. We have had some crazy battles, some crashes as well. More to the beginning, of course. Now it's calmed down quite a lot now. But
Oh, is that the Ferrari
we've
Porsche?
seen the.
So is that the 5 Porsche going slow? Yes, it is.
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh, not again. He said it was all about the last hour. Mikael Christensen can't seem to get it up. He's stuck at 82 kilometers an hour at the exit of Indianapolis. Sorry, the exit of Mulsanne on the run up towards Indianapolis. Right, continue what you're saying. Sorry to go across you.
Where was I? I really forgot already.
This is what happens. First
Still
Le Mans,
tired, of course.
First Le Mans, being last hour, ends in the safety car, went into the safety car, been predictable, last hour, all the way going to the finish, and that's about all I can remember.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, let's just keep it with that. I really already forgot.
Josh, do us a favour, rewind the stream around about 35 seconds, 40 seconds, and find out what something was on about so we can remind, because that's the great thing of having these recorded. We can find out what we were saying. He's on it.
Okay. Yeah. So number 3 Cadillac is in the pits now. I think Bourdais is in the car, isn't it?
Yes, me not saying anything means I'm on it.
Yeah. I get it. Yeah, Sebastian Rode at the wheel in the number 4, and away he goes. In number 3, sorry, away he goes. Fourth in class, El Bamba just ahead of him. As that 5 Porsche, the Porsches, I feel so sorry for Omi. They've been having problems all day, and now the car looks like it's failing.
So unfortunate, especially in the final hour. You've completed most of the race, and it's all going wrong right at the end. But yeah, it's really been really bad for the Porsche. sadly. And yeah, really disappointing. Hopefully they're gonna have a better Le Mans next year, and he's gonna try to get it back into the pits as everyone goes to the side to avoid the slow car. But yeah, very disappointing.
No, he's going to have to just link it back to the pit lane as well. It's like a slinky that's lost its spring. It's just going to go sloop on the way back.
But yeah, it's a very slow, long final hour, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 30 minutes to go now. It's going to
1.5 seconds quicker, solidly over the.
I'm not sure. Can you see on the data? Nothing is wrong.
Copy, stand by.
Yeah, you're right. This is a really slow, long last hour. Did you find out what it was, Josh?
Josh, he left. He's back.
Did you find out what it was? No. I take it not if he's gone quiet. He hasn't found it yet. No, he's lost it.
He's gone to commentary box 4.
Why is he in commentary box 4?
Well, ignore him. He's up to something special. Anyway, yeah. Well, actually, I got to call the most probably deciding part of this race right at the end with the Toyota having its moment. So
fantastic! Can't think of anyone better to have it, considering you've been in here the whole race. You deserve that one, and you wanted to call drama.
At some point, yeah.
Oh.
And
Just
he's now in race control audio.
Yeah, it's gone.
Oh, he's here.
You're right, Sin. It just dies out. Go on.
Work now?
Yeah, hello.
Hello, am I back?
Yes, you're back.
Yeah,
what did he say? What did he say?
Oh, cool. Amazing. We were talking about how, and that's the number 5. Just
Yeah, we got it. Go on. Don't be distracted. Come on.
It was the difficulties and because it's half street circuit, half.
Oh yes.
And yes.
Yeah, so it's difficult because the circuit's half street, half road course, like purpose built. It is, but it's a tricky little circuit. It's a fantastic little circuit as well. That was the question. And your answer was yeah. And your answer was yes, it was. It's a really good circuit, really tricky circuit to drive. And then I think we've got it cut off. Thanks to this Porsche. Cheers, Joe. There's Josh. Oh, that Ferrari! Oh no, that Ferrari's going to require another pit stop. It's low on fuel, but it's got a lap advantage. It'll be a splash and dash, as they like to call it here at Le Mans. Finally, it's been such a long race. 24. I know it's a cliche, and now Tom Dillon's going to hurt me after he gets back from go-karting when he watches this back. But this last hour, Jess is right. It drags. Absolutely drags. Speed up.
The Dutch pit reporter just looking into the air. There are some clouds forming again. There's maybe a slight chance of rain. For the final half an hour of this race would be spicing things up a lot more now, but I think we should expect no rain, but it's not maybe a big surprise if there will be some. But yeah.
Well,
it could also be interesting that number 5 has made it to the pit lane, by the way.
Yeah, because we've got him on Discovery Plus on the iPad. So yeah, I'm at 27:44. What do you want?
27:25.
Oh, you're way ahead. Right, everything happens. Give us a shout before we get our TV picks back.
Yeah.
Okay, so all looking good. Poor Good is going to come into the boxes that though for some new, whatchamacallit, fuel. What on earth are you doing, Emmy? Is that a Ferrari flag? Or a red flag?
I definitely wouldn't want a red flag, that's one thing.
It's a Ferrari flag.
I think I heard him say something about it was a something flag. Again, it doesn't work without having a headset now.
Hello. It is a Ferrari flag.
Okay. I believe 1,000. As we swing back, just waiting for everything to come back on with TV pictures. Porsche.
I've got a Ferrari shirt. Does that count?
I've got a Ferrari flag behind the TV monitor. that my sister brought me from Italy.
I've got Ferrari shoes.
Got
I
a
have
Ferrari pencil case as well.
I have a Ferrari. I win.
You have a Ferrari.
I have a Ferrari lanyard.
If the crashes, we know who to blame. You two, well, three for your Ferrari stuff.
Am I disappearing all of a sudden?
I'll get some more Ferrari stuff.
I think I'll buy a diecast model of this Ferrari. I think it's a very special victory, and I think I should buy a diecast model of it. Ferrari's first win at Le Mans, factory win since 1964, overall win since 1965. It's a special car, and if you remember as well, if you've been following if you've been following WEC for a while, you'll remember Spa, and the car had absolutely no rear grip with the tyre warmers. It span, it hit the wall coming out of La Source, hit the wall massively, and there was a big worry about tyre warmers coming into Le Mans. And Ferrari were worried, saying, oh, we're not going to be competitive at Le Mans, we're not going to be competitive. Right here, right now, this car's competitive. It's got 5% worth of fuel. Toyota should be able to get to the end, I think, but we'll have to come into the pit lane for a splash and dash. And they're in. Splash and dash time.
Simple.
Go on, sir.
Love it simple.
Oh, Ferrari. That's great. I want that. I want that.
Oh. Ferrari pencil case?
Ferrari pencil case. It's just Ferrari. I think we found the new Matt Gallagher. I wonder, so what are they doing, Josh, on the Twitch stream? Are they just literally saying that Ferrari are going to win WEC?
It's just Tommy. Matt isn't there.
Oh, right. That's just I bet he's waiting for a dramatic reveal on the last lap, isn't he?
Probably. Matt's face cam, where it normally is replaced by the Le Mans 24 trophy.
Ah, okay. Yeah, he'll be there.
Well, Tom is where Matt is, and then where Tom normally is where the trophy is.
Let's just end this race. It's getting so
Josh, do you have any bourbons left?
I have about a quarter of a pack.
I did not know I was muted.
That's how much I have.
I was literally just about to say that.
Hey!
I think
Wait, sorry, me and Amy have got exactly the same pack of bourbons. Me and Amy are literally
You are going on the notepad.
Me
simple.
No,
I
was saying I didn't even know I had this bag. I was muted.
What? No! 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 It's happening! It's happening! It stopped again! The Ferrari 50 has stopped in the pit lane! They can't get power! They're trying to do a heat cycle! It's drama in the pit lane! And they've got it going! A heart-stopping moment! That's cost them time! We don't think it's lost them the lead of the race, but the 51 Ferrari having a technical problem! Toyota held a glimmer of hope! Ferrari held a glimmer of disbelief! Oh my word! Every time in the pit lane with a splash and dash, Ferrari! Their nerves are shattered. I don't think they can take much more. Oh my word! Synth, that's unbelievable!
I did not see that coming.
Is it going to last 24 more laps?
I was just showing my Ferrari stuff, and Ferrari decided they wanted to see it as well. I think they were just waiting for me. What was that?
Was they lost? Amy?
Ah!
I know.
Why?
It's got going. It is running.
Now I'm worried.
What's
It's
the
kind of
gap?
like if we go back to Austria. If you remember back to Austria where Leclerc was having an issue right at the end and the jam was closing in, I'm now that worried.
Uh-oh. They're getting another wing out with the new controller electronics. Oh dear. Are they not happy with that car? The gap is down to 54 seconds. They can't risk another pit stop. It's gone down from 2 minutes 29 to 54 seconds. Oh my God, Ferrari! It's always the Ferrari strategy, no matter what series it is. It's always in the pit stops.
I'm going to start eating some of the bourbons now.
I'm going to join you. Something to soothe the pain. I'll have a bourbon. And I shall eat the rest of these bourbons during the night. I agree though, me and him is so similar. Same mic, same bourbon taste. Now grow. Oh my god. Oh, no, I don't want to look. I don't want to look. I can't look. The only benefit is, since I think the Toyota are going to have to pit again. 70%.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh my god.
We're literally about to say that.
I can't. It's red. I can't. Oh no! Kicker house!
Oh! 709. 708's in the pits.
Yeah, spot on. Oh no!
That's Daytona, it looks like. No. Yes, Daytona.
Is it raining?
The chaos is starting again.
Not like how it started.
Slow zone 3.
Oh no! Not the slow zones.
20 seconds.
Slow
At
zone.
least it's not a safety car.
That is true, but slow zone is slow zone can be worse, and usually is worse in my experience.
Yes.
Oh,
Race
no.
control. Slow zone 3 in 3, 2, 1. Slow zone 3 activated.
Well, here we go again then. That might help. That Toyota go back to the pit lane. 53 seconds is the gap. Oh my god. This race, 20 minutes to go, and it all changes. The last 20 minutes of these races change every 5 seconds. It is impossible to see the difference. Heartbroken, says Jess. Well, it's still leading. Ferrari still lead. Toyota now 51 seconds back. But everyone now is knowing. They all remember what happened in 2016 when Ant Davidson was leading in the Toyota and it gave up the ghost on the very last lap.
Yeah, it's all because of Omi's
If
flag.
something happens...
What?
If something happens to the 51, everyone gonna blame it on Charles Leclerc bringing his curse over.
No, we're going to blame it on synths.
No, I didn't do anything.
I know,
I did not do it.
It's
Blame
on-
on synth.
Since not only is it on a live stream, it's also on a repeat stream later on. It's on twice. So you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't.
It's on 2 repeat streams.
That is true.
But this Ferrari is not going to do anything.
Right, into the pit lane because the number 8 Toyota. So it's now going to get a new fuel run. How much fuel can make it? 18 laps. I would say around about 62% of fuel to get them to the end. True splash and dash. They're at 27, 28. I say 62 to get them to the end. They don't need that
I mean,
much.
I actually kind of did Ferrari a favor by cursing Toyota because about 20 seconds after I finished, we had that thing. Because I was literally on about Toyotas. They're basically trying something different, and I was just talking about them too much.
Can I just point out, I said it would be around about sorry, it's about 62%. They've literally put 62% of the car.
That is incredible guess.
That is fantastic knowledge of a hypercar.
I think I'm the only one here who wants Toyota to catch up so they can battle. I just want to see a battle.
I want a
for the lead.
battle. Yeah, I want a battle. Let's have Ferrari have a little tech issue, and then Toyota then battle it out for the race win. 24 hours.
Ferrari need to win. Ferrari need to win, though. Okay. Ferrari need to win.
Toyota look a bit different. What's the gap between them now? 1 minute 44.910 seconds. So that is 104 seconds they need to close up. That's a lot in how many seconds? Well, 17 minutes. Nicola Sturgeon has been arrested. Former First Minister of Scotland has been arrested.
I was waiting for you to mention that.
I'm just going to dive in if somebody could take over the comms for a second.
Right, yeah, Josh has got again. It's back to me, yes. Now an exciting moment can happen because it's me. We've got rid of Josh, okay? Well, we've got rid of Josh again, thank God. Right, okay. Yeah, Ferrari are going to win this. Come on, Ferrari.
I've got way too much Formula 1 merchandise, by the way. I've got all this Ferrari stuff.
Yeah.
I've got.
So you're
Red
the.
Bull bag,
So
another
you're
Red Bull
basically
bag.
the store.
Put
So you're.
it away.
You're basically the store.
Instead of NASCAR, put
I can
it
buy
out,
all of
put
it
it away.
I can buy all sorts of stuff from you, Simple then.
Yeah,
You have
absolutely.
everything.
Sturgeon
But,
arrested. My goodness me, that's a political drama.
2 Red Bull bags, Red Bull pants, Red Bull shirts,
Do
Red Bull caps.
you know what's...
What, Josh? Anyone hear him?
Do you know what funny?
What?
we...
No.
Joshki, talk slower. We can't understand you.
I feel like he's speaking a different language. What are you saying? No idea. Anyone got that?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, jolly good. Moving on. 15 minutes to go. Slow zone still there. Ferrari lead. The gap now 1 minute 45.726. So everyone, relax. Take a deep breath. Ferraris are fine.
Oh. Hello. Bye. Bye. Hello.
What were you saying?
Funny is that in the statement that Scottish police did, they just said a 52-year-old woman has been arrested. That's it.
Ah, not Nicola Sturgeon then.
Yes. Anyway, slow zone. Yes, it would, and it is Nicola. So.
Right, okay, that's gone. There's Ben Keating. Ben Keating on to win Le Mans. That's a nicer job. The 33 cars has so many problems here today. I'm just checking Ben Keating's stats on my computer at the moment.
Oh, and it is immediately tweeted on Twitter.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Debut in 2006, wins 2022 Le Mans 24 hours. So he's won one before. Hang on, 2, 3. This would be his 4th Le Mans win for Ben Keating. That's amazing.
The first announcement regarding
Green.
F3 for PL is coming at 4.
At what? What?
What's coming on?
PL first announcement at F1 23.
7. Okay, right. I can barely understand what Josh is saying. What about you guys?
I've no idea. It's going bloop, bloop. Megan, I'd hate to say, I'd just like to talk to you for a second. If you'd just like to stay here for a second, please.
Are you trying to speak Dutch?
I don't know. It's not loading. I'll do it after.
Megan,
Megs.
Can you guys hear me okay?
No.
Yeah.
You're making as
well now.
You're making about as much sense as a chihuahua. Megan, hello, Megan. What?
Like, is it breaking up or not?
No, this is yours. Megan.
It was.
So, I've got Megan here for a second with an interview. Megan, you caused Brendan Hartley's problem. Now, Ferrari have had a problem, but Ferrari have had to win for the first time since 1965. How do you
I'll
feel?
go then.
How do you feel?
Good for them. They need something good this year.
Anything to say to Omi, who's a Ferrari fan?
Well done in choosing teams.
Anything else?
Let's hope they don't lose.
And if they do lose?
I agree.
They're used to it.
Okay, thank you, Megan. Bye-bye.
Yeah, we're used to it, don't worry.
Yeah, they are used to it, don't worry, he says. What do I need to do?
That is evil.
Oh, it's fine. Go on.
What are you saying, Josh?
Me or JT? Oh, Josh.
JT.
Yeah. Would Toyota have won if they, if that geezer didn't crash? No. No. Ferrari had a hold on this race long before Toyota. Toyota have dropped the ball massively today. Them spinning, final nailed in on the coffin that was disrupting their entire day.
Yeah, personally, I'd say they still had a shot, like with maybe a bit of strategy. I mean, they would have actually had it if they didn't have the moment, because Ferrari obviously had this moment. So, like, they would have actually got this. But, well, that moment was crucial, and them winning it has cost them today another victory here in Le Mans. But that gives Ferrari a return back to the top of the table.
Sebastian Bourdais is going to finish in 4th place in his number 3 Cadillac. As they walk on down the back straightaway. Come on, 11 minutes to go. It's starting to get to the end of Le Mans. It's starting to get the feisty bits. It's time to bring the music. It's time to like the song. Come on. Ferrari fans, young and old, are going to watch a historic win at Le Mans Ferrari's 51 AF Corsa with Alessandro Pierguidi at the wheel. There's only a handful of laps now. I would say there is 3 laps to go, depending on how slow he goes. 3 to go here at Le Mans in the 2023 24-hour race. This is going to be fantastic. Ferrari's first ever Le Mans 24-hour win. Omi's literally jumping at the screen. There's only 3 to go. Don't pull your headset off. Don't pull your headphones off. You still need to hear things. I feel like I need to be like David Coulthard, just holding Alex Jakes back in the commentary box, going, don't. Josh T, can you hear any? Are you talking English yet? Hello.
I'm talking English for the past 24 hours.
We did not understand you for ages. Hello, welcome back.
Hello.
What were you trying to say?
The person who's been talking Dutch is Omi.
Yesterday.
Yes. Okay.
Mike.
Okay.
What?
Hello, Synthel. Back to you.
Hello.
Ferrari, Le Mans, winners. How much are they going to gloat this next weekend at Canada?
I think they've used up all their skill this weekend. So let's hope they'll make it to Q. That everyone will make it to Q2 this time out. In Canada, instead of Leclerc finishing 19th again.
How harsh is he? Dear. We'll be
I
covering
think
that
Ferrari's
live here.
gonna struggle again in Canada.
They will. High-speed circuit, not their friend.
I'm sitting down right now, but I'll be on my feet.
I heard him say something. Mike, Omi Mike.
Yeah.
I'm currently sitting, but I'll be standing, because I probably want to jump up, so better to sit down now.
At least take your headphones off when you jump, because you don't want to rip the entire setup up.
Well, I'm gonna jump in, don't worry, I'm gonna jump in. I'm about to break a monitor, but that's fine. It's worth it. Ferrari are gonna win their only race of the year, so.
That mic needs to be angled towards you at all times. As I said, that's it.
Glue it. It's glued. It's gonna go with me while I jump. So you're gonna get interrupted by loud cheering noises when you are calling Ferrari winning.
Okay. How do I record my own volume? Ferrari are going to win. A historic moment here at Le Mans. Sebastian Buemi and Brendan Hartley can only do second place. They've known victory too many times. It's always heartbreak to lose at Le Mans, but a second place is fantastic achievement. Let's hear from Pierguidi.
It's a 2-minute deficit to the race-leading Ferrari AF Corsa.
If we do 3 minute 38 lap times, we reduce 1 lap from the race.
There you see the target time, so you don't.
So now 3:38. What's he doing right now? That's the question we need to see. It's not currently moving on the timing clock right now, is it? So it's Gaps now 143. Hello, can you hear us?
Hello. I think my Discord wanted to say, right, 23 hours and 50 minutes is enough. Restart me now.
Yeah.
So that's what I've done.
So across the line, 3:38 lap times. This could be the penultimate lap of the race. Oh, wow.
There we go.
Ferrari have actually done something. Ferrari are actually going to win Le Mans. It's not
It's a big shock.
It's a big shock. It's a huge shock.
Imagine if Ferrari follow up next weekend in Canada with a 1-2.
Oh, God.
Also, by the way, Josh, I wasn't saying big shock. I was saying a big shout out to Cadillac as well. 3rd and 4th. Great. Quiet, boring, but I think they'll be happy with third and fourth. Quite a very boring race, but they've just been there. Third and fourth, easy all race. And they were, and basically they, and when we listened to them, they were all, and I think they just knew that they weren't able to challenge the top two unless something happened. So they said they were hoping for something, but unfortunately for them, nothing happened to the top two. So they're gonna finish in third and fourth.
I'm so happy. Ferrari are about to win the 24 Hour of Le Mans. Ben Keating watching on. He's about to win his 4th Le Mans. GTM into your pole, going to be second. Iron Dames have dropped to 4th place. No! Iron Dames will not be on the podium. Oh, that's a heartbreak after leading so much of the race. Let's have a look. What if it's a Corsa? This has been better than any F1 race in 11 months. It's been a great day of motor racing. Alright, Foster says, true, Ferrari fans will not celebrate because we know more heartbreak will be coming soon. We know more heartbreak will be coming soon. 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 day, 1 week, 1 year. Our disappointment is ingrained. Grandi Regia as well, from Gigi. Adam says, Brad, I completely agree with you, 110%, my friend. It's been a great, great day of Le Mans, but I think everybody deserves a respite. This isn't Formula One, this is GT racing. Ferrari were part of the foundations of Le Mans. They were part of the GT sports car history. They are built into its very DNA. They are former world champions. They left the top tier of racing when it became prototype, away from the normal GT car. And now they are back. This is their first year back in prototype racing with the hypercar engine. As number 5 Porsche is going out the circuit to at least finish the race. It's flashing, but it'll finish the race in 9th place overall. But Ferrari are about to make history. As you heard from Ed earlier on and throughout this broadcast, the last time they won a race, one of their cars in top tier, was in 1965. The last time they won Le Mans as an outright manufacturer was in 1964. 59 years ago. As the field come around, there is Tom Christensen, who was in the commentary box. He's now come down as well. 3:38 with the lap times. You just need to slow it down. You're not going to get caught by the Toyota. No need to take any heroic risks. Into the last corner, the Ferrari fans, young and old, cheer on for Alessandro Peregridi. He will receive the white flag. It is the last lap of the 24 Hours of Le Mans in 2023. This is the last lap, and this is history in the making for Ferrari. Omi's already jumping up and down. What's the emotions as a Ferrari fan, Omi? We've had pain with Formula One. They're back in WEC, and in their first year, they're going to tame the big one.
Well, it's going to be the only Ferrari win of the year, so celebrate this as much as you can. This is going to be great, and what a race to win as well. The 24-hour Le Mans, and they've really been perfect today. Except that late little muck-up right at the end where they're not going. That's the only time where this was at risk. However, other than that, they have been in control. This will be a deserved victory for Ferrari.
And Josh, they swept qualifying as well. The 50 started on pole position. The 51 started in second position and dropped back earlier on in the race, but it was proving to be the determination of the two. Its sister car is 2 laps down. The 51, though, kept out of trouble, kept itself in terms of daring moves and exciting passes. The trio of Pierre Guidi going as well with James Collado and Antonio Giovinazzi have done nothing but a miracle here today.
Italian Jesus has done it. Get ready, Ferrari fans. Today is your day, and it might not be your day for a little while yet into the Michelin chicane for the final time. I think after this 24-hour, not even the Corvette pit lunchtime train horns will be able to wake us up.
No, it's been a long day, and since we're seeing a car being written into the history books. For the first year, Toyota had competition in the hypercar category with other hydrogen-powered cars. And boy, did they feel the pressure. The number 7 crashing out of the race when trying to avoid other cars as well. And now the number 8 Toyota spinning under the pressure. Not as fast in qualifying, slow all week here at Le Mans. It culminates in this. Toyota defeated, Ferrari victorious. This is a fantastic, changing moment in world endurance.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the moment that Ferrari fans have been waiting for, and it's going to be their time. And it's an incredible race. They've really driven very well these 24 hours, and they are the team that is going to deserve it the most, and they are going to be who's going to get out on top. The 5th one, Ferrari.
LMP2 going to be won by the 34 Inter Europol competition squad as well. That is going to go down as well with Costa, Schruer and Szymanowski as well. And down in the GTE, it's not going to matter because that's going to be the Corvette Racing. Nicky Katzberg as well going to take it in the 33, along with Katzberg, Keating and Vaughan. For the first time in 59 years, the clock hits 0. From now on, Ferrari need not worry. In the 100th anniversary of the first ever Le Mans 24-hour race, it is one of its founding fathers that returns to greatness. Back in 64 was their last win. It's 59 not out. Ferrari win the 24 hours of Le Mans in 2023. Hypercar has a new king. Pia Guidi, Collado and Giovinazzi do the impossible. 24 hours to make a dream come true. Ferrari are back in Hypercar. They are back at Le Mans and they are winners for the first time in 59 years. And LMP2 into Europol competition number 34 crosses the line and wins. Schwiz, Nicky, Costa, Finisciura win in LMP2. A fantastic achievement. The drivers scream and lift aloft. Ferrari dominate into Europol competition, dominate LMP2, and the AM category will go from the pole sitter. The 33 of Corvette Racing will take the flag in a few moments' time. The number 8 Toyota defeated at Le Mans. They finish in 2nd position. Across the line, what a bad Le Mans, as we hear from Pia Guidi.
Oh my God, man, I have no words.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. After 50 years, we are back.
A fantastic, emotional 24 hours. Ferrari win the 91st running of the 24-hour Hertz de Mans. For the first time since 1964, final podium spots in Hypercar. Earl Bamber will take the number 2 Corvette across the line. There is the winner of the independent category. The NASCAR 24 made it to the end. It was a long old battle, but it did it. The podium rounded out with Cadillac Racing 2 and 3, and it's going to be close across the line as it's a formation finish for the Cadillacs as their first race in Hypercar comes to a close. 3, 4 as well, and the number 33 wins in the GT category. Corvette Racing wins with Nicky Katzberg, Ben Keating and Nicky Varon. A victory very well deserved. Ferrari are victorious in the Le Mans 24-hour race. And predictably yours will go to a break, but it doesn't matter. Omi, your thoughts. Ferrari win.
They've done it. Ferrari have won it. And, well, the only times I'll get to celebrate this season, so I will enjoy it But what a race. Fully deserved by Ferrari. And I am so happy, as much as the other Ferrari fans were thinking, my camera cannot handle it. And yeah, I have absolutely enjoyed that race. And we all wanted a Ferrari win. We have got it.
Since Ferrari domination, what a new era we've got. What a finish.
Yeah, brilliant. Well done by Ferrari. From the moment the mistake came from the Toyota, they knew that they were not going to give this away anymore. Ferrari absolutely no mistakes anymore in these final hours, and they've done an incredible job to win the 24 Hours of Le Mans.
Josh T, it's over another year, and this is what it feels like for Ferrari to win Le Mans, an experience none of us in this box have ever felt. 1965, the last time their car won outright, but 1964 since the last time they won as manufacturers. What a day for Scuderia! Forza Ferrari! He's gone. Oh well. Josh T's disappeared off the side of the cop box.
Has he gone to bed again?
Oh, hello. I asked you a question. Hello.
Hello.
Forza Ferrari!
Well, I know that a certain someone, Charles Leclerc, is going to be moving over to WEC.
Get wins.
And, not jinx something for once, but well, it's happened, and let's just say, yeah.
Oh, you're really not happy about this?
There's so many words that you could say, but it's like speechless. It's insane.
Beth says, yay, it's all over. Jess says, what a win, love heart. Jess, enjoyed being in the box with you this weekend, says Adam as well. Adam, we enjoyed you being in the box as well. Oh, right, Foster says, the driver's almost in tears. Omi's going crazy, says Adam. Almost there, almost there. Giovinazzi's on the podium. Brad, I agree with you. Too many breaks on Eurosport. Yeah, absolutely. 100% agree with you there. I'm watching Ferrari come home. First and fifth on the Discovery Plus, on the driver tracker and on the Discovery Pictures. Formation finish. Ferrari win at Le Mans. Somewhere I can sense the smile on Enzo Ferrari's face. The smile from beyond the grave. His two Scarlet Ferraris winning at Le Mans. A fantastic achievement. Ferrari back. That's a good news story. There they are. 2 by 2. Thanks and thanks again. No worries, all right, Foss. I'm glad we can bring it to you live here. Can relive it all again soon on YouTube. The last 2 hours will get published again. And then it'll all get mashed together in a super compilation some point next week. Giovinazzi is a Le Mans winner. James Collado is a Le Mans winner. Alessandro Pierguidi is a Le Mans winner. Ferrari are Le Mans winners for the first time. Let's have a word with them.
You are the winner of the 100th centenary edition of Le Mans. How does it feel?
Yeah, I'm so emotional now. It's unbelievable. I have no word now. So happy for the team, for Ferrari. Just a great feeling.
Congratulations, you're in the history books. Well done. James, you done it. 2-time class winner, overall winner of Le Mans.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I feel amazing. It's not sunk in. The emotions are really strange. Happy for the team. It's a great achievement, and after so long, I think this one will go down in history for sure.
Really well done. Congratulations. Awesome job.
And Le Mans certainly will go down as history. Omi, you look absolutely... You went crazy, I heard, but you look absolutely ecstatic. What a race.
Yep, what a race that was. And it was really decided when that Toyota had a moment, and it was kind of like, well, okay, I think the race is kind of sorted, and that was the point where Ferrari kind of breathed a bit more, and without And without that moment for Toyota, they would have won after Ferrari. Well, we know what happened in the pit lane, so kind of happy that I kind of cursed Toyota. But yeah, that went very, very well. But yeah, absolutely enjoyed it. Well done to Ferrari.
I think
For once.
all the Ferrari fans can thank Megan for cursing Brendan
Yeah.
Hartley's team again.
That's a great idea. I like that idea. We should do that idea. Whew.
We need someone to curse Verstappen in F1.
Megan can't. Megan doesn't have that power.
Who does?
Who's got the power to curse Max Verstappen?
Simple. Oh
I
wait,
don't know.
simple starts. So no.
I'd rather not.
I don't know. When did he? I don't know actually. I'll figure it out. I've lost my voice. Oh.
Ferrari formation around the whole circuit. Too wide. Ferrari is back. The myth can go on.
Yeah. That's it's almost enough to make you choke up, really. Ferrari lead and Ferrari win. What an absolutely insane 24-hour race. Into Europel competition, of course, the Polish team win. Julia Truswich as well, our colleague at the Grid Network, is absolutely beside herself right now. Formation into the finish. The race is over. And burnout to the number 3 there of the Cadillac Racing. That's going to take a long time now. It goes on until half past the hour, remember, this podium and trophy ceremony as well. So if anyone needs to dive off, feel free. But,
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go then.
Sinsel, thank you very much for joining us in the comms box. I didn't want to hold you up as much as you need because I know you got stuff to do.
Yeah, it's been really fun this last 2 hours, so next year I'll try to be here a lot more.
Pleasure as always. I'll see you next week in Canada for a practice.
Yeah, see you next week.
Take
Okay,
care.
bye.
Bye. JT, camera on, up you come.
That was my time to escape, but Simple escaped before me.
I know. Sinsel's got stuff to do, see, so
Yeah.
I said to him he needs to go.
The marshals making Italian flags out of green, white, and red flags.
The other tricolor that rules Le Mans. Right, who won? Ferrari 51 is a winner. Who else won? Who won 34? Winner highlighted. 33, Corvette Racing. The pole sitter won in amateur. How the hell is that possible? Ben Keating's 4th win at Le Mans. Oh. Up to the line comes Guidi, to be greeted by Collado and by Giovinazzi with a massive congratulations! Ferrari win at Le Mans for the first time in 59 years. They are back at the top tier of endurance racing, and it's about time they stay. Forza Ferrari as the parade begins. What a sight that is, Omi. That's a fantastic sight.
Yeah, absolutely lovely to see Ferrari winning. And, I'm enjoying it right now because I know we won't be getting this anytime soon.
You never know.
Maybe. If you are able to find the person who can curse Red Bull, then maybe it's possible.
Ian Birch. Where's Dad?
He didn't manage it in Monaco though, so you need to make sure he does it.
Ah, but he wasn't in qualifying, was he? Qualifying's the key. Qualifying,
Wow.
yeah. He made it rain. I mean, come on. Verstappen hit the wall. He said all the way throughout the race about the rain, about the weather, the clouds coming in. I am stinking. I need to go in the bath. It's been 24 hours in the same clothes. Maybe longer. Maybe quite a bit longer.
I need sleep. Night night, everyone.
No night, Josh. No night. Well done, team. And Omi wins the award for staying in the comms box for the whole 24 hours. Because even I
will
disappear.
battle that. I will battle that next year.
Yes. Well, next year I don't want to leave to cover another series like daft MotoGP race because they can't delay it.
Well, maybe you won't cover MotoGP after this.
I don't know. I would still like to cover MotoGP. I just don't want to have to deal with Dorna.
Well, then if you're going to cover MotoGP, you have to deal with Dorna.
I know. It's kind of like a catch-22 system, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
I'm loving this handheld mic.
I don't know how many times it was said when I was away, but when I was around, the scores on the doors is...
Oh, yeah?
There we go, jump out of the car, talking while muted. Omi's done it twice, Jess has done it twice, Sinful's done it once. Omi's camera has frozen 2 times. Amount of walls destroyed by Omi, 25. And
Correct.
amount of times that we've told Omi mic closer, 1 million.
Does the mic need to be closer?
Oh, no, you man. We're not going to get this on in time.
Get what on in time?
The next part of the show. It's going to be slightly delayed.
Yeah.
Said it is instant premiere. Right, let's hear from the top 3. Start with Brendan Holly.
I mean, I admire the effort you put in, particularly your stints behind the wheel today. How are you feeling?
Yeah, a lot of different emotions, honestly. We gave it all. We were the underdogs today. Most of the race, we were one of the slower cars. You know, it came to us a bit at the end with the hotter track temp, and the last few stints I did, it's probably the best stints I've done. I just did qualifying lap after qualifying lap. I knew if we just tried to put them under some kind of pressure, they had the pace advantage, but we did everything. We threw everything at them. We put Rio in. We said, look, full risk, maximum attack. We want to win the race. He had a little accident, it happens. And could have happened to any of us, and it happened to many guys out there today, well, the last 24 hours. So there's no, full support for Rio as well. The goal was to go maximum attack, and that's what we did.
I mean, you won a lot of admiration from fans around the world today with that valiant effort and, just that never give up attitude from the whole team. And that's something I think nobody's really seen from Toyota in recent years. You were passing on information to Rio about the brake issue. What was going on with the car? It didn't look like it was fully on song at 100% today.
Yeah, just 14. I had a couple of little issues there, similar to him. I don't think there wasn't a major issue, honestly. But yeah, massive thanks to everyone on the team. As you say, never give up attitude. Big teamwork to actually get the car to the end. Second place. Many things can go wrong. I'm kind of lost for words. I'm disappointed. I'm proud of my team. Proud of everyone. Yeah, happy with the job I did, but it's going to be a little bit tough to stand on the second spot. Yeah.
You drove well. Thanks very much, Brendan.
Ferrari flag coming out and flying high here at Le Mans. What a race.
Dribble stint he did, tweaking on the car again.
So much racing action done. And Davidson's going to hear from more, so we look at our top 3, our official top 3 of the Le Mans 24-hour race in 2023. I'd like to thank everybody for watching on JB Motorsports 2. It's been quite a successful couple of streams, and thanks everybody for watching on JB Motorsports as well in our delayed format as well. Means a great deal to us, especially this weekend with all the problems with MotoGP. More the merrier. Thank you very much. And I agree with Jess here, who puts GG's to the whole JB Motorsports team for being superb, and GG's to you. Well done. Well done, Jess. Well done, everybody. Well done, the whole team. Special well done to Omi and Josh for being in the box the most of anybody today, and Jess as well for streaming as well, to Adam as well, to Joe, to Synthal, to Ed, and to Megan as well, and everybody. This has been great.
Enough times at Le Mans, so that hurts in a way, but honestly we've got to be proud of ourselves. We didn't have the pace for the Ferrari and the Toyota over 24 hours. There were bits in the race where we were really good, but you know, this has given us so much to work on. We can see where we need to improve, we can see where they're really good now, and we've just got to work hard and grind it out and come back stronger next year. But it's a great start to the program.
Thanks very much, and best of luck for the remainder of the WEC season, and go and get some sleep. Cheers.
Alex, sorry to interrupt.
That's all right.
Made it, podium at Le Mans. How you feeling?
Yeah, no, I'm super happy. That's so cool for this program. First year, you know, taking Cadillac back to Le Mans and to be on the podium overall. It's a super special moment. Congrats to Ferrari and also Toyota. I think it was a great event for sports car racing, and hopefully this is a new golden era.
Exactly, first podium. There's only 2 more steps to go up.
Thanks, yeah. Next year.
Yes, as drivers, selfishly they want to be on the top step, but for the manufacturer, for the team to come to Le Mans after such a long break for Cadillac Racing and be on the podium, that's huge.
It is huge, and for Westy, he mentioned I finished third here. I just look at the record; it'll be his 5th third-place finish here. And but it's something special to grind it out through 24 hours to stand on that podium. Alex, is something special. Look down on that crowd.
I know you're a winner. The Le Mans 24-hour race as well. So everyone just going through. Look at that sea of red as well. Looks like fantastic. Well done, guys. Finally, the 24 hours has ended. Yes, indeed. Thanks for the great coverage, guys. Well, pleasure, Kensley. Pleasure.
It's time for literally every single thing. Every single time this happens, Josh.
What?
You forgot to thank someone.
It was Tom. I said, I'm Tom.
No.
Who?
Not just T.
No, not just T. Have I missed anybody?
I don't think.
No, I don't think. I can't think. Okay,
Not seriously, anyway.
Let's hear Ben. Let's hear Ben.
Corvette racing team in the GTM class. Yeah, it's there's so many things. It's such an emotional experience. The 25th anniversary for Corvette racing. You know, I sell Corvettes for a living. I'm racing with an American team, an American car in the centenary race for Le Mans, the last year of GTE. I go on and on and on and on. I'm just crying. Yeah, no words. It's incredible.
Enjoy the moment. Thank you.
Thank you.
You came to sell NASCAR to the world. I think you've done that. You finished. You've come to do what you wanted to do, I guess.
Yeah, it was awesome hearing obviously the crowd are here to celebrate everyone and that's taking part in the 24 Hours of Le Mans. But to hear the cheer for our car go past, yeah, you know, it's been a long journey for these guys getting the car ready for Le Mans, and lots of long hours. But what an amazing group of people, you know, to produce what they have with this car, taking it from a cup car and making it into an endurance car for Le Mans, staggering, and it's the best in the business. So I'm proud to be working with these guys.
There was a small matter of driving as well. You guys did pretty well too.
Yeah, we did. We didn't make any mistakes, and you know, we still want to push the car hard. And it's a car that, you know, it's reasonably easy to drive. It's forgiving. Drive it hard, you do go slower, but it really is a wonderful car to drive.
Well done, Jensen. Thank you so much. Cheers.
JB there. As we're getting ready for the podium ceremonies to begin soon.
And, of course, can't forget Justin laptop, and did Sinful's laptop make an appearance?
Not sure that's it. I've pinned a message.
Anyway.
Stream with Ed and Richie on Redirect as well. It's there. If you want some more eSport racing, FSR is the place to go. And Jess is on there tonight as well with Ed. So I'll be watching as well shortly after. Richie never turned up, I don't think, no. He was busy today.
No.
Getting ready for the academy. So go watch Richie on the academy. He'll be back next week. In fact, he'll see you next Tuesday. I know. Where's Jess when you need her with that little button thing?
I mean, I've got JB Motorsport clips, but I don't have other clips.
We need to get those all together. Well, we will have them all together, won't we?
I mean, I have the... It's absolutely diabolical.
JB Motorsports 2 is going to become the clips channel for everyone. And if it does get monetized, we'll all get the monetization for our own videos. You know what I mean. What a race. We are worn out, in case you can't tell. Photos all round. The fan invasion begins. Some people have been awake for over 36 hours, ourselves included, on this broadcast team, to get all set for this. Ferrari win at Le Mans.
Yeah.
Great to see the NASCAR team finish too, says Jess. Yes, absolutely. Let's hear from team.
To you. You are 24 Hours of Le Mans winner at the centenary event. Brilliant drive. How's the foot?
At the moment, good, but the adrenaline is still so high and kicks in that I don't feel anything. But for sure, tomorrow will be not good. But at the end, I prefer that and winning the race than the opposite way around. So it's unbelievable. And it was so hard fighting till the last second. And in a private team from Poland, they won the first race now. It's unbelievable.
What a race to win as your first race with that team. But tell us what was going on at the end there with the radio, that communication breakdown. That must have been even harder to manage from your side.
For sure it didn't help, but at the end I said I just need to go flat out. There is nothing else. We spoke about it before in the box, because we were not even sure if we can change drivers because the door didn't open properly. But Le Mans, sometimes you need to have some luck.
Well, I don't think it came down to luck. You guys really earned that today. The car was fast from word go. I mean, I know you came into this as the underdogs, the team never having won here, but never having won a race, let alone the Le Mans 24 hours. But I believe that you really earned this race on merit today.
Thank you. Yeah, it was still hard work, more or less 1 year flat out working, because last year we built up the team a bit differently with new people around Le Mans, and now we win it. It's unbelievable.
Go and enjoy the moment. Well done again.
Mirroring Ant's comments, entirely deserved. They found themselves at the front of the field and then delivered the pace they needed to stay there with some stern opposition, with some championship winning opposition in the shape of the 41 WRT, the little team from Poland. Very, very happy for those guys indeed.
So it's one of the big surprises of the weekend in terms of them holding on to that. They had to do it for many, many hours. There's such strength in that LMP2 category with the teams and the driver lineups that have been stacked this year.
And that's what it means.
That's exactly what it means. So much goes in on an annual basis to these campaigns, from the manufacturers, the teams, the drivers, everybody. And when you come that close, a minute, what can we all do in a minute and 20 seconds? You know, and that's what was the difference between winning and not winning. That's a tough one for Toyota. Here they are, Sebastian Buemi, Brendan Hartley chatting to Ryo Hirakawa.
Brendan will relate. He'll know how tricky that car was to drive with the balance that they'd created. It was edgy, it was fast, and the young man just got caught out. A small mistake, but very punishing.
You know what, if you go racing long enough, you all, especially in a sports car environment, in a high-pressure sports car environment, you'll all have had one day where you're the guy. And you remember being the guy, and you need to draw on that memory when someone else is the guy in the team, and make sure you're supporting him through what's sure to be one of his more difficult moments for a long time.
The trophies now getting prepared as the fans start to go onto the circuit and collect everything coming through. What's all this though? Great to see NASCAR win, especially my man Jensen Button. Josh Bianomi, go and get some rest after that cough. And I said, yes, you are, Josh, but you had sleep. Bianomi haven't slept. Anomi's been in the box the entire time. But yes, we all need sleep. The whole team have done amazing this weekend. I love working with every single one of you. It's been fantastic.
Just a good time to remind everyone, well, just a good time to remind you that you aren't the person starting school for the first time in like 16 months tomorrow.
Yes, go get some sleep.
I will.
Well, at least we've prepared you. Megan finishes college tomorrow. And we've made her do, yeah, we've made her do Le Mans for an hour. And she's not well. So I think that comes around as a win-win-win.
Yes.
But Megan will be literally stuck in the commentary box tomorrow from wherever. We're going to lock the door and not let her out. That was Paul O'Grady's voice. Where the hell did that come from? We're going to lock the door and she's not going to be let out. Anyway, moving away from the next story. There's the trophy. You get the normal Le Mans trophy, then the 100th centenary as well. It's not the 100th running, it's the centenary celebration. Le Mans victories.
Yeah, Eurosport pit reporters.
I know. So annoying. A very big box of Haribo if anybody wants them.
Why can't Eurosport hire us as their pit reporter?
Why can't Eurosport hire us as their commentators? I think we've had a cracking 24 hours.
This is true.
We'd have fun, apart from Jess swearing every 5 seconds. She might get us fired. we need a Jess swear jar.
I didn't think about that actually. That would have been
There's probably a bin up here, especially during the night shifts. Jess is quickly becoming the James Hunt of the broadcast team. We can hear Megan marching down to the commentary box as we speak. That's going to be an explosive combination. I can't wait for Megan and Jess to work together. Have to arrange a practice session when it's just them two. And then, of course, the F1 Academy.
Yeah.
We're looking into a new headset as well, by the way. Not for us, but it's the same Audio Technica, but it's a USB version for streamers. I saw it. I sent it to Rich the other day. It looks great. It'll solve our problem when we have to stream from Megan's laptop, which is now increasing. The ceremonies! Finally! I also say how great it is that we managed to keep a 3-com team throughout the entire event at Le Mans.
Yeah, that is pretty good.
That is amazing at Le Mans. 3-com team.
And like for most of the time, you've had like pit reporters as well.
Yeah.
Because there's been like too many people.
It's been amazing. It's been amazing. It's been absolutely amazing. Right, it's too hot in this commentary box. I'm ready to get out of here now. Lock it up, throw away the key, do everything else tomorrow. Apart from the fact that we've got to upload the video. And film an introduction to MotoGP. Think of that. Oh, it's all still going. On then come the famous floral wreaths around the neck for 3rd place in Hyperclass. That is the number 2 Cadillac Racing. The 2nd place in Hypercar, that's going to be the number 8 Toyota Gazoo Racing, defeated at Le Mans, finally. The Le Mans 24-hour been defeated. No more will it be Toyota. They are 2nd in this event. No longer 1st. I could do some ice cream when he's got some ice cream. Everybody's got ice cream. Ice cream's a good thing to have after the commentary. Go eat some ice cream. Cool your throat down. But the winners, and I'll lose my voice happily for this, the winners of the 91st running of the 24 hours of Le Mans is Ferrari! Just listen to the tune, listen to this crowd. For the first time since 1964 as a fan manufacturer and 1965 as a car supplier, Ferrari win at Le Mans! That's what it means, right there. That's it all. The fan atmosphere coming in and being magnificent. And the thumbs, handshakes all round as well. The trophies and the very special 100th edition trophy of the Le Mans 24 Hour. The 100th anniversary to collect the trophy. You can tell the original was best. That looks like a poor Christmas tree as well. Sit back and enjoy the Italian national anthem. The Le Mans 24 Hour then, won by an Italian car, number 51. Ferrari win at Le Mans for the first time since 1964. What a race, Josh, Anomi. What a day. What a day. What a fantastic Le Mans. And it wasn't a predictable run, was it, of Toyota? It was actually different. It was Ferrari that came through in the end.
Are we sure this is Scuderia Ferrari and not impersonators, guys?
I think it's Red Bull.
Like, is
Might
this a Toyota Gazoo racing car in disguise as a Ferrari?
Maybe.
Could be. Agent knew he copied their homework.
And I thought F1 wasn't going to get mentioned.
Formula One is always mentioned when it's with Le Mans. They both share similar routes. Second place, though.
Of course.
Second place. That's going to hurt. Team principal. Oh, no. That's going to hurt, you know.
And all of the Ferrari fans and people who wanted a different winner go to the Toyota Gazoo Racing and go, oh well, what a shame.
The winners. Tom Christensen presents the trophies. What a race. The top two honours. They win. Of course they win. They had to win. It was written in the stars that when Ferrari would return to Le Mans, it wouldn't be a sea of red, but a river of scarlet. Ferrari win the 100th celebration of the Le Mans 24-hour race. They get their special pot as well. And then they will get presented with their Rolexes. Would anyone like a Rolex? Omi, you're a Ferrari fan. You should go get a Rolex.
I should. But someone doesn't like going outside of the house.
Get it ordered. Build them. I'm a lifelong suffering Ferrari fan. I deserve your Rolex.
Actually, I have a lot of other things to drink still.
I love how just in case the Japanese team won as well, that they've dropped their flag as well. I just noticed that. The Italian and Japanese flag one.
Do they drop the all 3 podium
I
flags?
think the
or-
American flag is somewhere around there. Then
Yeah.
again, I don't think that's really wise. I mean, for political correctness gone mad, is it really wise to drop a Japanese, an Italian, and an American flag on French soil? History doesn't show too kind when that last happened.
Le Mans and FIA say yes, definitely, and to say that it is like the parachute military display
That
team,
is true.
even better.
Yeah, no one thought that, did they? That's a bit insensitive.
Anyway, moving on.
Just a WEC. There's the Rolexes. They've dropped the trophy. The trophies get lifted here at Le Mans. Ferrari are victorious for the first time in 59 years. What a day. And now, as ever, it all started here back in 1969. A Le Mans tradition that motorsport adopted at the birthplace of where it came from. It's champagne time! After the selfie.
It's selfie time!
This is where it was invented, Le Mans in the 70s.
Yes.
71 or 69 or 71, I can't remember.
Oh no, the Italians have landed. The flag has landed.
Well, it's the Self-Preservation Society. They've done it today. It's champagne time! And Ferrari win the Le Mans 24-hour in superb style. What a race. Fantastic stuff. Hartley drinks second place. Megan's curse strikes again. I do apologise.
Toyota fans are never going to let that down, Megan.
Yeah,
well,
Megan-
a lot of things they will never forget about.
Megan's not allowed near Toyota anymore now. Or Brent
No.
Hartley.
I mean, but we'll see Megan next year
Yes.
near Brendan Hartley, so yeah, we could say that we are now banning Megan for being near Brendan
We'll s-
Hartley for the rest
yeah.
of the year.
We'll see. We'll see. What are they going to do then? Because are we going to get our second podium with LMP2? What's the difference?
Replay.
I don't know if they're going off in or not.
They are scheduled to be live until 4 PM on Eurosport.
Of course they are. Never want to miss a trick. There goes the trophies once again. Over the back half of the track. This is such a good race. A fun race. A much needed race. Fingers crossed it's going to be a better one in 2023 in terms of closeness of battles and going down to the wire. It went down to the last 3 hours. It's pretty much something. Last 2 hours even as well. It was a strong race. Let's hear from... Oh, it's Charles Leclerc!
It feels absolutely amazing, obviously, especially having a Ferrari winning. It's incredible after a return after so many years. So a very special edition. Unlucky for the second Ferrari, as we had a small impact, I think, with a small rock. I don't know how you say it, on one radiator. So that made us lost a lot of time. But I was here to support. I'm really happy anyway that Ferrari won, and it was an incredible experience.
At some point, would you imagine driving a Ferrari here at the 24 Hours of Le Mans?
I mean, why not? Why not? I would love to. It's an incredible event. For sure, one day in my life, I want to tick that box. Then when will it be? I don't know. But again, just extremely proud of what Ferrari has done today. It's been crazy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, mate. Charlotte.
Alex, it's been a really difficult race for all concerned, really, but for you guys as well. So many opportunities, there's pressure going back and forth. How do you reflect on this 100th anniversary of Le Mans?
Yes, it really played tribute to 100 years of Le Mans. It's thrown everything at each and one of us. So my congratulations goes to Ferrari, goes to Italy for such a strong performance. It was very tight between Toyota, my team, the whole Toyota family was pushing. We were all here. Really difficult race. I mean, at the beginning, those challenges, I have my utmost respect of all the drivers. I was very happy to be a retired race driver because they earned the money today. But my real thanks is to the officials. We have over 3,000 volunteers who make this race possible, and without them, we drivers couldn't compete here. So thank you for everyone who is here making Le Mans possible. Thanks for you home watching, and now let's celebrate the winners. And this time it's Ferrari. We won 5 times in a row with Toyota Gazoo Racing, and we're already working from tomorrow on to win next year.
Okay, thanks Alex, appreciate your time, thank you.
What on me?
Okay, well, it looks like they're going to go off air now as well on Eurosport. It looks like we'll take the time as well to get our final thoughts and sign off from the 2023 Le Mans 24-hour race as well. A race that we expected to do live on JB Motorsports 1. We couldn't do that. We've been very much happy with doing it on JB Motorsports 2. We've had a lot of fun, a lot of excitement. Definitely made it out for what was a bad start to the weekend, and what a great end to the weekend it's been as well. Just a reminder, here on JB Motorsports 2, we'll have the Canadian Grand Prix of F1 here as well. We will also have coverage of the MotoGP from Alton Park and IndyCar as well from Road America. Live coverage will be here, and then we'll upload it later as a premiere to JB Motorsports 1 as well. Let's get our final thoughts then. I want to go to Omi last. Josh, coming to you as well. Le Mans done for another year. It was a good one. What did you make of it in total?
I need sleep. Yeah, it was a really, really good Le Mans. Hopefully, the end of the Toyota dominance is over and we can have a couple of different winners. Well, we've got one today. Could it happen next year? Will Toyota return? Will Ferrari do the double? We will see.
And Omi, coming to you. What a race. You can't deny it. It was absolutely fantastic. Ferrari are victorious. As a first-time Le Mans viewer, live, you've done all 24 hours. Well done, no sleep, well done. That's a big task, it's a big ask. I bet you feel pretty glad you've done it now, don't you?
Yeah. And yeah, I really enjoyed it, basically. It's been really, really fun. And yeah, really great for Ferrari to win it as well. Great way to end it. Alex Jakes on commentary. It's been a perfect it's been a perfect weekend. So yeah, but now even though we have a lot more busy weeks coming, I guess we can tone it down a tiny bit, because last week was basically fully chaotic. This week was fully chaotic. We can now take a deep breath, and I guess we get to chill a tiny bit more in the morning, but I think there's touring cars and a few other stuff going on, so yeah. But I'll definitely be enjoying the F1 23 game alongside watching the action for the touring cars. So yeah, because the touring cars isn't really delivering action
Not much,
or
no.
as good action. So I don't want to get bored, but yeah. Or for the entertaining series, I will 100% not be playing any game, and I'll be paying full attention. So yeah, and obviously for any session I'm in commentary, I'm also not going to be playing any game because I need to be paying attention. Anyway, but yeah, other than that, I will be enjoying F1 23 and no more flashing lights. Anyway,
well,
I've enjoyed it. So thank you, Josh, for having
pleasure.
me.
Always a pleasure. My thanks to Josh, my thanks to Omi as well. And if I get this right, my thanks to Tom, my thanks to Jess, my thanks to Joe, my thanks to Adam, my thanks to Synth, my thanks to Ed, and everybody, my thanks to Megan as well, for joining me in the comms box, and everybody who has made this event possible, to everyone joining in as well on the YouTube chat, on both the main and the secondary live one as well. My thanks to all of you at home. This has been the Le Mans 24 Hours in 2023. Not the way we planned it, but at least we were live, and at least we were also backed up. So it's been a fantastic event. My thanks to everybody on the team. Without them, this weekend physically wouldn't have been possible. I've never meant that more than ever this weekend. Your LM GTE AM winners are car 33 of Corvette Racing. Your LMP2 winners are car 34 of Inter-Europol competition. And your main winners for the first time since 1964 as a manufacturer, 1965 as a car provider, it's Ferrari AF Corsa, back on the top at the 100th celebration of the Le Mans 24 Hours. How could it have ever ended any differently? Well done to Ferrari, well done to the team, because these two have been amazing. Everyone behind the scenes has been amazing. Everybody in the comms team has been amazing. My thanks to you at home. We'll see you next year for the 92nd running of the Le Mans 24 Hours. Good night.